are live with another episode of Tal'Dorei, A New Dawn. Thank you so much for joining us on this new dawn.
Okay.
Great job, Brian.
I hate myself for
Brian.
that. I hate myself so much for that.
Carrie is so rubbing off on you. It is fantastic.
Married life is great.
Oh, life is something. Anyway, thank you for joining us. With me today are some of my favorite people to play D&D with. If you were here last week, then you know they are in a very dire predicament. But before we dive into that, let's go around and say hello to everybody. So let's start with Derek today. Derek, who are you playing as?
I am playing as the human grave cleric by the name of Siegfried Castle.
Right on. Let's go Riley.
I'm playing Sylvia Estrella, a warlock, celestial warlock, Air Genasi.
Who doesn't have?
Who doesn't have dark vision, even though I've been playing like I had dark vision, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Live and learn,
fine.
then get loves. Sai.
Hello, I'm Sai. Today I will be playing Mitz, the adolescent Tabaxi monk.
All right, Kalashaw.
My name is Robert, and I will be playing Captain Conrad Kalashaw, a human swashbuckler.
That's what I meant to say.
That's fine. I knew what you meant.
It's like I know you better as Kalashaw than Robert. That makes me very sad. Maddie.
Hey everyone, I'm Maddie. I play Garen, the Hobgoblin War Wizard.
And last, but certainly not least, Dana, who I almost just
Hey,
called
guys.
Raina. I'm on the ball tonight.
It's fine. It wouldn't be the first time.
Dana Bay.
I'm Dana, and tonight I'm playing Wood Elf Scout Rogue Raina Sinclair.
Alrighty. With that, let's do a quick recap of last session. The party managed to make their way to the Man in Red and get a little bit more info on the Castle of Woe before heading over to the Castle of Woe. Sylvia had a dream, and it was a dream of the Scaled Tyrant, who basically was saying, "You worship me now, and the Moonweaver can kick rocks." Sylvia, being Sylvia, was like, "Oh, so this is just a dream, you can't hurt me," and then was sprayed with acid. When Sylvia awoke, she had acid burns on her forearms and realized that was very much not just a dream. She tried to hide it from everybody, but she didn't manage to hide it well enough, and the rest of the party was able to see the burn marks and questioned her about it. Although she still didn't really give the full details of what happened, just enough to freak everybody the fuck out. With that, they made their way to the Castle of Woe, which had a big spidery insignia on the front of it that was the insignia of the Spider Queen. And they made their way in and started investigating, found some drag marks that went to a wall and a hidden door, but unsure of how to get in, not finding any mechanisms downstairs, they began to investigate the upstairs, where they were attacked by giant spiders. Garen fell into a giant spider pit, or a regular-sized spider pit. And then they found a door that took them 15 minutes to discuss how they were going to open. When they finally opened the door and realized nothing was going to happen, they found an inscription in Undercommon. That was on the door, actually. The inscription said, "Enter here to pay the price for entry into heaven." That's why they were having such a difficult time discussing how to open the door. But when they did open the door, they found a sacrificial dagger that Sylvia investigated very closely using perception. And upon realizing it was a very high-value dagger, picked it up and got darted with poison.
It was a trap.
It was a trap. After reading another inscription that was talking about the blood of the innocent on the altar, they just kind of cut Mitz's paw without asking. But his blood dripped onto the altar, and the altar seemed to consume some of it before a loud rumbling was heard underneath the castle. And that is where we pick up.
Yay.
Ouch! What the heck was that for?
In the blood of an innocent. Sorry.
Oh shit!
So that rumbling is probably a door opening. Oh, I bet you it's that door, but underneath those staircases at the beginning.
Huh.
Maybe. Can we talk about something real quick, though?
What?
You don't just run into a room and start grabbing things.
I thoroughly looked at it.
That's not your job.
And I
Even
thought
if
it was
you
fine.
thoroughly looked at it, that's not your job. We talked about that before we came in here.
Mm-hmm. We did.
Whose job is that?
Raina's.
That's Raina's job.
Yeah.
This is how people die.
What Mitt said. You're lucky to be alive right now. And in fact, we don't know for certain that you're going to remain alive because you got hit with a shitload of darts. Are you feeling okay?
Let me check. Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Okay.
Like on a scale of 59, 46. So I'm feeling fine. Just a couple scratches. No big deal.
Can I take a quick check around the room to see if anything's changed?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me.
19.
Nothing in the room has changed. The one thing you do notice, though, is where the blood had seeped into the altar. You notice that there's no new blood stain on it. The only blood stain on there is the one that seemed to have been caked on in the first place, which is kind of weird.
I bet you it's blood of people who weren't innocent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why
I
I
agree.
didn't bleed on it.
Me either.
Guys, I have a confession.
I mean, you guys probably could have used my blood too. But anyway,
We're not innocent.
I have a confession.
What?
I'm taking a lot of shiny things.
Yeah,
Did
but that's
you take
fine.
Any shiny things here?
No.
Not yet.
I
Then
did.
we're probably okay for the moment.
Okay.
let's definitely check the entrance thing.
Oh, you mean walk back through the creepy tunnel with the spiders that almost killed us?
Yes.
No.
Isn't this the entrance to heaven, though?
I
What was
believe
the
so.
inscription again? To get through hell, you had to go through heaven to get to hell. So hell is below
No.
the door.
No, we're paying
Price
the
to
price.
pay to get into heaven.
Okay, so heaven is below because this is the Spider Queen
This is
and
where you
she's
get
evil, and that's
sacrificed,
actually
right?
hell.
But we paid the price via poor Tabaxi's blood, and
Right.
then her vision of heaven is like chaos or something. So she's probably just about to unload a bunch of shit onto us, and we're probably fucked.
From the door downstairs that we need to go back to.
It's really inspiring stuff, Raina.
You know, I'm a natural leader. Let me tell you.
I'm a natural bleeder.
Sylvia's gonna stand by the door like, so are we gonna go check the
Are we
Door.
sure there's nothing else in here?
rumbling? Oh no, I checked. I looked real good.
I'm gonna look again.
Okay, are you looking for anything in particular, or?
I mean, if there's nothing in plain sight, I guess maybe some maybe noticeable changes in the walls, like maybe there's a false wall somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
That'd be a 14.
With the 14, no. All you see is the stone altar where the sacrifices are made, and the spot above it where the dagger was held.
I agree. Nothing else here.
So we're gonna check out that first spot under the staircase.
I mean, this just led to the hallway we walked through. Just led to this door, right? There aren't any other entryways,
To this
Or
room,
hallway?
no.
so we have to go back anyway.
Well, you can either go back or you could keep going down the hallway. You guys kind of saw this door and it stuck out to you, but there's
Oh,
the hallway continued on past it,
Okay.
so you
We'll
can
do
go
that.
one of two ways.
We should do that.
Keep going.
Yes. I like spiders.
Okay, but we killed them. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll keep going.
We already killed Spider.
There's
There
going
are
to be more
probably
spiders.
There's always more spiders.
There will be more spiders. We are in a place of the Spider Queen.
Feel like you might be jinxing us.
There will be more spiders. If
We're
I'm
super
jinxing
jinxed.
us, that means there are no spiders, and that's good.
Mm,
Right.
So what are we doing?
So we go.
yeah,
Which
but
way?
Raina has to go first because she has to check the floors.
That is true.
And I will assist her.
Okay.
Ren and I up front.
Which direction are you heading? Are you heading down the unexplored hallway or back through the way you came?
Yes,
Unexplored.
unexplored.
Okay.
Cast
Go
guidance.
ahead and roll investigation.
Do you want to do this, or do you want me to do this?
I'm going to do it since you did it last time.
Okay, sounds good.
And you're casting guidance, Sylvia?
Yeah.
Okay. You say that for the first time, and I haven't rolled yet. I'm so proud.
I'm trying really hard.
Oh, shit. Okay, 18, 20 investigation?
Yeah.
28.
28. All right. So as you kind of peek out, you don't seem to notice anybody has noticed your presence. And the one thing you do see, though, is stretching across the hallway is a very thin thread, almost imperceptible.
Great.
So a tripwire.
That's what it appears to be.
So I pointed out to them, I'm like, we're going over this. Don't set this off.
Right.
You do not want to try and
Disarm?
disarm.
I would try and disable it.
I can do that too.
I cast guidance.
Go ahead and
I
roll
will
for your
attempt
thieves'
to
tools.
disarm with my thieves' tools.
All right.
$31.
Yeah, with the 31, you trace the thin thread to a very small, almost like a keyhole in the wall. And as you kind of hook your thieves' tool inside, you can feel where it attaches, and you can feel like the mechanism that it's attached to. And as you begin twisting and turning your thieves' tool on it, you hear a click, and the thread goes limp, and it appears to be disarmed.
Whew. All right, let's keep going.
Jump.
Thanks.
Now, refresh my memory. Siegfried, you had light on your shield, and Sylvia, you had light on your shield, correct? You
Yep.
guys still have your light up? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as you continue down the hallway, you see more of the carpeted kind of sections of castle floor,
hmm
and more tapestries. These ones, seemingly, as you kind of go on, go ahead and roll. Everybody, go ahead and roll a perception check. Actually, do it as a religion check for me.
Yay.
Yes.
20 not natural.
Natural.
18.
Holy crap. 23.
I got a 19.
I got a 21.
18.
Okay, so Siegfried, Mitz, and Garen, as you guys are bypassing these tapestries, you see the conversion of a dark elf into a half spider, half dark elf monstrosity. And you recognize the conversion process is generally for those who had displeased or have found dishonor in the eyes of the Spider Queen, and that is their punishment. The tapestries depict it being a very painful process. It's
Spider
pretty
lady
horrifying.
like to kill people.
No, she likes to torture them.
Sounds about right when it comes to drow.
Do you imagine how many shiny things I could get with 8 legs?
You pick up things with legs?
If they're spider's legs, yeah, absolutely.
Spider no have thumb.
They don't need it.
All right. You continue down until the hallway dead ends. Turns to your left-hand side, and you can tell it's starting to head back towards the front of the castle. And at this point, you start to see kind of like small like cutouts, not quite windows. There's no glass there, but you can see down into the courtyard of the castle. But from this angle, it's on the opposite side of where that door was, so you can't tell if anything shifted or changed from this angle. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I figured.
That's going to be a 19.
19. Okay. As you travel down the hallway, Garen, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 17.
17. Okay. You feel almost like the brush of a spiderweb against your leg, and you hear a click, and the ceiling begins to drop. Reyna, you will be right in front of him as well. I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And Sylvia, I believe you were up front with them in that front half. So go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14. Okay.
Oh, no.
Reyna and Garen, you guys dive free as the ceiling of the castle drops. You see spikes protrude from it. You guys manage to dodge out of the way. Sylvia jumps as well. And as she does, one of the spikes impales the back of her calf and pins her into place. She is going to take...
Oh.
Did they dive forward or backwards?
Forward. Yeah, you guys being on the other side, it was not like the whole ceiling. It was a very small section. So it only kind of cut your party in half.
Okay.
Because it's now like a wall between the two of you. But Sylvia, you'll take 4 points of piercing damage and 6 points of bludgeoning damage as your leg is pinned and crushed underneath it.
Shit.
Mitz, Siegfried, and Kalishah, you have no idea what's going on the other side of the wall, except you did hear a scream of pain from Sylvia.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna look for any buttons on the wall on our side that might, I assume, release it.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
I'll do the same on our side.
I'm gonna shout out and make sure everybody's okay.
24.
24. Okay, with a 24, you kind of check along the walls, and you do find a false stone. And as you kind of slide it out, you do notice a lever that you can pull.
I pulled the lever.
Okay, you pull the lever, and the wall does begin retracting. As it does, Sylvia kind of goes with it a little bit before the spike, her leg slides off the spike, and she kind of crumples to the ground. And it's pretty gnarly wound.
And I'm gonna go over to her and give her the old cure wounds effect at a first level, giving you 9 points of healing.
Yay. Almost put damage on accident.
That would not be good.
Ow.
Old steel, old steel.
It really hurts a lot.
Yeah, your entire
Can-
calf muscle was pierced.
Did you not see cure wounds? I do.
Yeah, it's better, but it... Garen, you're supposed to look. You're supposed to do that.
Sylvia, I'm doing my best.
It hurts.
Well, that's gonna smell later.
It's just a little pain.
I really hope not. Because then we'll have bigger issues.
It might just be the eggs in her bag that smells.
That's not
Oh
what-
yeah.
Right.
Do you have any more of those?
No, I threw them away, obviously.
As much as she could have.
Okay. Let's continue looking. And we'll investigate.
Okay, so who's checking the next section?
I think he and I will do it together.
Yeah.
Probably learning that doing it together tends
It's
to be
much
better.
better doing it together. Because advantage is nice.
All right, so who's making the roll with advantage?
I can do that this time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll grab that. I'll grab lucky dice. And that's a nat 20.
All right. So as you make your way to the lower staircase, heading back down to the courtyard proper, you do notice that there was another false step, much like the one on the other side, that
Okay.
Sylvia got her leg caught in. And you managed to mark the step so people can avoid it.
Was it the same leg?
No, it's actually the other leg.
Oh, joy.
Good, you're evened out.
I'm evened out.
But you guys do make your way back to the bottom of the courtyard successfully.
So we're back where we started?
Yes.
I freaking told you guys. Is that door open? At the underneath the staircase?
So yeah, as you maneuver around the courtyard to the side of the staircase, you do notice that the wall has opened up.
What did I tell you guys? What did I say?
It was a very, very safe assumption.
We should have gone back the way we came because we had already triggered all those traps.
Oh, so
My leg wouldn't have gotten crushed.
You don't know that.
I
That's-
do know that.
That's
Don't
true.
know that.
You really do not know that for sure.
I'm pretty sure that we would have triggered
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I did not see you pull out your cards and tell us the future, therefore you could not have known.
Exactly.
That's not how that works.
Hmm.
Second,
I know
I told
how
you
it
so.
works. It's all bullshit, but that's beside the point.
that's not even. I can't believe you would say that.
Are
to me
we
right
going
now.
through door or not?
Seriously.
Through the
Enough of
door.
this. Oh.
Okay, so the
Let's
door is
go.
only wide enough for you guys to go down single file.
Don't like that.
Okay.
So I need to know what the order's gonna be.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I vote Reyna, Kalusha, Sylvia, Siegfried, Mitz.
What about Garen?
Garen's just gonna stay on the other side.
Oh, did I not say Garen? Garen was in the middle.
Okay,
In my brain.
what say you all?
I'll go first.
So Reyna. And then who was going second?
Yeah, we'll put Kalusha second. I'll go
I'll
behind.
bring up the rear.
Okay, so then was it Sylvia, Garen, Siegfried, and Mitz?
Sylvia.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be behind Sylvia. That's smarter.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was just kind of like,
All right. So,
Doesn't mean anything, really.
I'm not that unlucky.
Reyna, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh, yeah, good. I can't help with that.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, you can see that this is a winding spiral staircase down, and you cannot see the bottom. You also, however, hear echoes of movement from down there. They're very slight and muffled, but with that perception roll, you were able to make out some sort of movement.
I'm just gonna whisper, just dim the lights. Don't take it out. Just dim them. Dim your lights.
Okay.
How do I do that?
You put something over it.
What is that?
I hug my shield.
Hmm.
I
Do you have?
have a blanket.
There you
Oh,
go.
I have a blanket.
There you go.
There you go.
The one you took from my house?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I have blanketed part of adventurer's gear.
Well, she stole mine, so it's fine.
She did.
Well,
So I
looks
wrap
like
up my shield.
it would look like it is good thing she stole.
I mean, it's just you just kind of put it a little over so the light still can come out a little bit, but just not, all. Yeah. Because some people still need to be able to see.
And I hope it
Yeah.
goes to show that as we're heading down, I'm checking for traps.
So I guess I'll hold it in such a way that the light only goes downward.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation for me, Reyna.
I'm gonna roll stealth, Brian, if that's cool.
Also
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So
Okay, I'll roll.
is
I'll
everybody
roll
rolling
stealth
stealth?
first.
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
I'm guessing mine's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I figured.
Wow.
Oh, good. Could be worse, I suppose.
So what did we get?
23.
15.
23, 15, 8,
I got a 20.
20,
9.
9,
25.
25. Okay. You all seem stealthy. In your minds, at least. But as... And then, I'm sorry, what was your investigation roll, Raina?
I have not rolled it yet. Here we go. 25 again.
25. Okay. Working your way down this staircase, you notice a distinct lack of traps. However, the noise, the kind of shuffling sound, seems to be getting louder the lower you get, until eventually you kind of make your way to a platform. The floor itself seems to be made of impacted dirt, and you can see ahead of you a dark room that, or rather, there's a wood paneled door with kind of thick openings in it, so you can kind of barely see in the other room. The other room appears dark except for a small light source that seems to be dimly emanating from the room. And the noise appears to be coming from there.
From inside that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, have we reached the bottom of the stairs yet? And there's a room, or
you're at the bottom platform.
bottom platform.
Yeah.
And then how far is that wooden panel from us?
About 20 feet ahead of you.
All right, I will sneak forward and see what I can see inside the room without going in.
Okay, are you going to kind of peek through the slats?
Yes.
Okay. As you peek through, you see something you have heard tales of, but never seen in person. Something only rumored to exist. You see a drow elf. And he seems to be sitting at a table, drinking from a mug of some sort, with a lantern on the table as well. That's about all you can make out from there.
Can I, now that we're down the stairs, can I tell where that sound is coming from?
Yeah, you can tell that the sound is coming from some of the more recent sound that you can hear better now is the mug kind of being scraped along the table. Some of the sound, you see a keg of some sort, like a big barrel, and you see a drag mark behind it. It appears that it was dragged. That's probably the dragging sound you were hearing, or the shuffling sound.
I go back to the party and I very softly explain what I saw.
Okay.
What do we do now?
That's what I was going to ask you.
Aiden and I, we take him out.
But what if he's nice?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay. Let me get this right. You're going to stand on the moral grounds that there's a possibility that a drow is a nice person.
Are we
Yes.
doing the hashtag not all drow right now? Are we doing that right now?
What's a hashtag and what's a drow?
We're not dealing that right now. We're not doing that.
They're not great.
Okay. I got an idea. I'll go in,
No,
talk to him,
no.
and if he's bad, then you guys come
So
in.
he can raise the alarm and get us all slaughtered.
No. He can't raise the alarm because I have spells that I can use. Like,
If you do not say charmed person, then I do not like idea.
Did
Even if you say charms person,
It can't be charmed.
was there anything about him being in there that seemed like it wasn't real, like it may be an illusion to me?
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, I have a +2 to Arcana. That's fine. 19.
Seems real.
Well, I agree with Kalashaw.
see, because I can cast comprehend language, and then talk to him.
I don't think he wants to talk to anyone. Pretty sure.
Alisha and I also speak undercommon, but
This is not happening. No.
Like,
let us do what he suggested. We just want to get this done and over with.
I'll initiate with Whisper. We'll get a good clean hit off, and then Raina can follow up with some arrows.
I just feel like we don't know who this person is.
He doesn't want to know who we are. He's standing guard.
How do you know that? He's
Okay.
drinking. He's not standing guard.
Enough. This majority rules right now. Okay? We're taking him out.
They're murder hobos.
Yes.
Yes, right now.
In
What
this
is
instance, yes,
that?
because we are in a murder castle.
It is kill or be killed.
Okay, so who go and kill? I can assist. Make your strikes hit through.
I don't want any part of this.
Kalisha and I are going forward.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Well, I can do it from. I can do from 30 feet. Give you cast bliss.
You have to
Wait.
stay within 30 feet.
I can cast it from 30 feet because it only lasts a minute.
Okay.
It's only a 20-foot difference between this and the wood panel.
Okay. Yeah. So
I want to follow you guys just in case there's more people in there.
I can do it to 3 people on one cast.
Yeah, Mitz can do it. He's sneaky. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
Cause like we don't see one dude. What if there's more?
Yeah, it's fair. Be careful. All right.
Okay, time to sneak. I'm gonna roll stealth again.
I can't what?
27.
Okay.
Are we rolling stealth again?
You can.
I liked mine from earlier, so I'll keep that.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing? How you doing this?
I'm not moving.
I want to go to like the outside of the doorway, and then
Yeah.
let them do their thing. And if they need backup, I'll jump in.
And once they're all at the doorway, I'd like to cast bless.
Brian.
Okay. Yes.
So we came down to the base of the stairs.
Yep.
There's a door. This was 20 feet away.
20
correct?
feet straight ahead.
20 feet straight ahead. What else are we seeing?
This is just a completely barren and empty room. It's just like a landing room for the stairs,
Okay.
basically.
So there's nothing else. There's
no,
no
it's just dirt impacted floor.
just going straight to that door. Okay.
Yeah, there's
great.
no torches, no sconces. There's absolutely nothing.
All right. Okay. Then I will stay near the staircase and I will keep an eye if anybody comes down.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
So, what's the plan for the rest of you? You guys are going in, but how are you doing this exactly?
Kalisha, are you throwing Whisper?
I intend to throw Whisper.
All right, I'm readying my longbow for whenever he throws Whisper.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll be on your mark then, Mr. Kalishaw.
I can't look.
For mechanical purposes, are we getting advantage on this roll?
You don't know.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll let you know when you roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kalisha will sneak up to a fairly good distance with Whisper in his hand and will throw it at the target.
Okay, so who's opening the door?
Ooh.
I'll open the door.
Okay. Mitz, go ahead, roll sleight of hand.
I'm gonna count it down to Kalisha too, like with my paws.
Okay.
I'm standing back like 10 feet from the door with the bow ready.
I'm not looking.
Bless.
Sleight of hand, you say?
Yes.
It's a 27.
27. Okay. So you open the door, and just as the door cracks open, just as you see your mark, Kalishaw, go ahead and roll to attack.
And add a d4 to it.
And go ahead and roll with advantage.
Ooh. Mm.
So you don't always know what I'm going to do when I say stuff like that. Sometimes just to keep the air of secrecy.
Right.
So with advantage, plus the D4.
26.
Yeah, that hits. Are you bamfing to him, or are you just throwing it?
I'm bamfing to him.
Okay.
Since he threw it, can I roll as well?
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yeah.
And add a D4.
Natural 20.
All right, never mind.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, I don't know what this thing is, but it's going... Oh, wait, no. I know what a drow is.
Yeah, you
Throw?
do.
It can't be charmed.
It can be charmed. It's just...
Oh,
It
it's
has
full
advantage.
Yeah.
Charm.
Oh yeah.
We-
Roll so much dice.
Sai, you saw this happen fucking firsthand.
I know.
You watched it happen.
I
so,
didn't know.
Kalisha, what was your damage on Whisper?
I'm rolling it right now.
Okay.
It's a lot of dice to collect. 34.
34. All right.
Oh, shit.
This dude's gonna get fucking melted.
It's
We
not
hope
gonna
so.
feel good. It's not gonna feel good for him.
I need my calculator. 49.
Okay.
Owie.
So, Kalisha, you throw Whisper. It embeds right in the side of its neck. As you bamf, holding the dagger, an arrow just pierces right into his ear and just embeds right in the brain, and he drops forward. So with that, let me describe to Kalisha what he sees in the room.
Oh no.
Kalisha, in this room, you see the drow, you see the mug, you see the barrel, the table, the chair, all as Raina described. Go ahead and make a quick perception check on the room.
19?
19. You look around and you notice that there's one door on the opposite side. And that's all you notice in the room. I will say with that roll being right there next to the drow, you notice that his hands are chained.
You guys!
Doesn't mean he
I
wasn't.
don't know this yet. I'm not looking.
And Kalisha, because you're in there. Okay, does an 18 hit you?
Is it an attack that I could, like, do something against?
No, it's a surprise attack.
Okay.
You guys just killed
then yes,
Drizzt.
that will hit me.
Okay. And in that case, a 26 definitely hits.
Oh no.
Another 18.
Oh no.
And
Nice.
pretty sure that one misses. 16 misses.
Yep.
Should have cast Death Ward.
That's not bad. So you'll take 20 points of piercing damage. And then I need you to make 3 Constitution saving throws.
Holy shit.
Hmm.
And you wonder why we sit in front of a door for 10 minutes.
20.
Okay, 20. A success.
21.
Success.
18.
18.
Oh, wait.
Okay, all 3 are successes. You can feel poison start to seep into your body, but you manage to shrug the effects off. And as you kind of get a better look, you notice that there's slits all the way around the room.
Oh, he could have added D4s to all those rolls, by the way.
Oh, he didn't need him. He beat him by a large margin.
Because it applies to saving throws, but it only lasts a minute, so.
But you see slits all the way around the room. And you're still standing there. What are you doing?
I will.
Get in the cake. Oh, sorry.
I will flip the table that he was at up and get behind it, shielding myself from as many of the arrow slits as possible.
Okay, roll an athletics check because he's chained to the table, so you're gonna pushing his body with it.
Dead weight.
17.
17. Okay, yeah, with that, you're able to flip the table. And at this point, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Womp.
Fuck yeah.
Womp.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's 2 I told you so's in one session. Fuck.
Go open
that's
another
natural
door.
Go open the door.
Oh, frick.
Okay. Damn good initiatives. All right. I need 20 and up.
24.
21.
21 as well.
Okay. So 26 Garen. Okay, who's 24?
It was Mitz.
Okay. Who had 21s?
The rogues.
Okay, go ahead and roll off.
16.
13.
Okay. Okay, what did you get, Garen?
I was first. You had.
Oh, right. Sorry, Sylvia.
Natural 1.
Siegfried?
12.
Go ahead and roll a d20, Siegfried.
Just the die.
Yep.
14.
This is because
oh
I
shit, roll
covered my
again.
eyes.
Sorry.
9.
Okay.
I was waiting for again.
No, we're good. We are good. Well, ish. Okay.
My bless is still going, by the way.
It is. I'm just changing.
For a whole minute. So it was cast before they threw that.
I'd say you have about 30 seconds on it. Seems fair.
That's a lot of rounds.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to bring it to Garen. Garen, you're at the base of the stairs, so you're 20 feet away from the door. Kalashaw's an additional 20 feet from you. All you see is him get peppered with with crossbow bolts and flip a table.
Fuck this shit.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna go towards the door. I'm not gonna enter the room, but I'm gonna look. How many slits can I see from just outside the room?
Are you on the left side or the right side of the door?
I will say the right side.
Okay. You can see across the way there's another door, and the slit goes all the way from that door to the wall, like right before this wall that the door you're on is. So you don't see slits on your side, but everything else on that side of the room, there's at least one long slit that goes around.
Oh, there's just like one long slit that goes all the way around?
Yeah, at about mid-height.
Okay. Yeah, that's harder to target. Okay. I want to can I hold a firebolt for if I see movement from the slit?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll
you're
do
holding a
that.
firebolt. Okay, that's going to bring it to Mitz.
Okay, can I see the slits?
You can see from your side, because you're actually on the same side as Garen, you can see the same slits that Garen can see.
Okay, I want to crawl underneath them towards the doorway on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so you go ahead and you begin crawling, so it's going to be half your movement.
That's fine.
Okay, so...
How big is the room again?
The room is 40 feet because it's 20 feet to the middle, so...
Okay. Can I dash crawl? Is that
You
a
can.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Get to the door, and I'm gonna try and open the door.
Okay. What's your movement? Your full movement?
Full movement's 45.
Okay. So then, yeah, you make it there on your belly. You're gonna have to if you have to get off your belly to try to get to the doorknob.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you crawl across to your belly. You get up and you try the knob, and the knob is stiff. It doesn't turn.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
Okay. I guess.
I have a spell for that, but
I'm gonna wait till a bolt comes at me for my last action.
So you're holding an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What action are you holding?
Deflect missiles.
Okay. All right. That brings it to one of the Drow's turn. 17 to hit Mitts.
Misses.
Okay. Okay, Garan, roll perception.
okay. I don't. That's a nat 20.
Okay. So with the nat 20, you see a flash of movement at one of the slits. Go ahead and roll to hit with your firebolt.
Okay. And that is that's a 16.
A 16 unfortunately misses as the firebolt collides with the wall. With that, as soon as the firebolt hits, you see a bolt come careening out. This one also towards Mitts. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. Deflect missiles time.
Okay.
So roll damage.
Yep. Okay, so 8 points of damage.
Yep, and chucking it right back at where it came from.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is. Oh shit, that's 23 to hit.
23 just hits with the 3/4 cover. The bolt goes careening right into the slit, and you hear it connect with something, and you hear just kind of muffled breath knocked out of
13
somebody.
points of damage.
13, all right. So that was on that one. Okay. And that's all they can do. Reyna.
Wait, Constitution saving throw.
No,
Oh.
if you deflect missiles, it doesn't even hit you.
No,
No,
he's
for-
right. He's right. He's got to make one on his
Oh.
own.
Oh,
Yeah.
opposite.
Oh, wow. Rolled a nat 1 on the con saving throw.
Ouch.
After you hear the wind knocked out of him, you hear pum pum. You don't know what it means, but that's what you hear.
Okay.
Impressive.
Okay. Bringing it to Reyna.
How far is the other door from the first door?
40 feet total.
Shit, what's on? Okay. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Because I was looking directly into the room from where I was, so I could see that Mitz tried to open the door, but he couldn't.
Yeah, from your vantage point. Actually, yeah, I'll give it to you because you do have dark vision and it's only 40 feet. I'll give it to you that you saw him.
Okay. All right, I'm going to use my movement. I'm going to bolt to that side of the room.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to an attempt to unlock the door if it's locked.
Okay. Yeah, it is locked.
Okay, cool. I'm going to roll Thieves' Tools then.
Okay.
Yay, use an object. Woohoo. And I have Bless. Yay.
This is it considered an attack?
Oh, it's a check. It doesn't count on checks, right?
No.
Yeah, it's only attacks and saving rolls.
That's cool. I don't think I need it. 19.
I didn't think you would.
So it's 19 plus 11 is 30.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely get that these tools in there, and you hear click.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action and dash all the way back
Okay.
out of the room.
Okay.
Yep.
The other way or through the door you just opened?
No, I'm going to go... I'm not going in that room not knowing what it is, so I'm
Okay.
going to leave the door unlocked and go back to where I was, back to the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and like smack around the wall to get cover. I cannot get hit.
What's your
I've got
full
30.
movement?
I've got 35.
35.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach it, am I?
No, you'll get right to the doorway.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So, Kalasha, you just see Reyna rush past you. You hear the click of the door. You see her unlock it. Then you see her rush past you right back.
As I
the way
run
she
back, I'm
came.
just like, it's unlocked, go!
Bringing it to you, Kalasha.
Right. Is the slot big enough to throw my dagger through?
It is.
And can I see a target on the other side?
Roll perception.
What?
Right back.
20.
Yeah, you can make out movement.
Then I would like to make an attack throwing Whisper towards that target with the intent to follow Whisper through the shadow and then end up at that guy.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
+4.
That, my friends, is a crit.
Yay.
Nice.
Ouch.
So that's 34.
Yeah.
You guys
Super
quiz,
hits.
my bless.
Yeah.
The only time we're rolling really high on every roll is when we're blessed.
Yeah, apparently. Oh yeah, you should have added it to yours too, huh? Sai.
Oh yeah, my attack.
Yeah.
Technically, it was reaction. I don't know if that counts, but
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is an attack roll, so I'd say yeah, it's still.
oh okay, yeah.
This is gonna be dirty. Whatever Kalasha's rolling right now is gonna be just dirty
Like
and
shit.
disgusting.
Yep.
Just how we like it.
And all you heard was thud.
And holy shit!
Yeah.
$58.
58.
What the?
58 points of damage. And if by some miracle he's still alive, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
By
He-
some miracle.
he's super not. So you see Kalasha with just expert precision throw the dagger right through the slit, and then you just see a smoke as he disappears. And you hear on the other side a thud and a shout. Kalasha, as you get on the other side, the dagger is just embedded like right under the sternum. And the only reason the drow is still standing is because you were holding him aloft with the dagger. As soon as you pull the dagger out, the body crumples to the floor, but you see another drow there with a shocked expression on his face, and he begins shouting at you.
Right.
What's he saying?
With my bonus action, I will move to engaged range with that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. So that guy is down. That actually brings it to that guy's turn. As he sees you in Undercommon, he shouts, "No! This is not how this was supposed to go!" And he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks on you. A short sword. First one is a 17, I think misses.
Misses.
However, the next one is a 21 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So that is 8 points of piercing damage, along with 10 points of poison damage.
Okay, I will use Uncanny Dodge as a reaction to have it.
Okay. Yeah, totally can do that. As he strikes you with the sword, wounds opening up, you manage to kind of deftly maneuver out of the way and avoid some of the brunt of the attack. Bring it to Siegfried.
So I'm gonna run up to the door, which is, I believe, is where Reyna is. So I guess just past her inside.
Okay.
Can I see any drow?
Go ahead and roll perception.
I will. That would be a 22.
A 22. Yeah, you do see movement.
Can I toll the dead?
You can.
Wisdom save.
All right.
15.
That's a fail with a 12.
That is 8 points of necrotic.
All right. He was damaged, by the way, for the 12 to dead.
Oh, excuse
Sorry.
me. Then I need to re-roll that.
Should have mentioned that. I forgot about that.
No problem. I should have asked, honestly. It's my fucking spell. So it is actually, oh my Gandhi, 16 points of necrotic.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some might even say double.
You just hear a scream emanate from the walls.
And yeah, I'm not gonna do anything for my bonus actions.
Okay. Bringing it to Sylvia.
Okay, so she had her eyes closed because she didn't want to watch.
So you hear a gigantic commotion going on in the room. You hear the sound of the table flipping. You hear Mitz scamper across the floor. You hear Raina run back and forth.
I knew this was a bad idea. I knew this was not a good idea. So she's gonna look up and see all this shit, and there's really nothing for me to do other than dash to the door on the other side and open it.
Okay. You open the door. On the other side, you see kind of like a kind of.
I don't know.
You see kind of like a barracks. But as you open the door, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Every time.
I cannot fathom this.
Wait, did you uncover your
My
shield?
bad.
It's literally what we talked about.
Did you uncover your shield?
Oh no.
Not really, no.
Okay, dex save 14.
Really? Okay.
I didn't even think about this stupid door thing. I was just doing what I'm.
Okay, so you take 5 points of piercing damage as a spiked shutter drops over the doorway, closing off the other side.
Help!
And it like slashes right across your it hits like right across your chest and your side and just cuts right through you like a knife through butter.
My boob.
Sorry.
Ow.
Was there anything else you could do?
I'm going to use a healing light on myself.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta find it because they updated it. And it's moved. Okay.
Raina may or may not feel slightly guilty. She doesn't know if she is.
I thought Raina checked it.
To be fair, Raina's
I
facing
just
the other
unlocked
way
it.
because she was running away from the door, so Raina just heard it happen.
Oh no. Raina runs back. I run in. Like, if you think about that in real time, like, what are we doing?
Hang on, I just gotta change the battle music. I don't care if I get copyright stricken.
Is it like changing it to Benny Hill or something like that? Or
Wait,
Whackity sacks.
It's yakety sax.
I gotta get connected to the Spotify.
Okay, this is more appropriate battle music for you guys.
I can't hear.
Okay,
There we go.
bringing it to Garen.
Why did I have to rejoin the listening party? But I'm rejoined now.
I'm looking for
so
the listening party.
This is from now on your guys' battle music forever.
Is it the?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
Yakety
it. I
sacks.
fucking knew it. I don't even have to listen to know.
I know Brian too well to know that anytime anything like this happens, it's yakety
This
sax.
better not be our theme song.
This is your theme
It is.
song.
I'm okay with it.
I don't know how I feel about this.
You feel pretty fucking wonderful.
I'm actually really stoked that this is our battle music. It makes things so much more fun.
I'm
Every dark game's got to have yakety sacks.
I just feel like it downplays my injuries a little bit.
That's the point.
So Garen,
think I'm dying a little on the inside.
This is exactly what's happening in this room.
It's like you when you play with rubber bands and then you like accidentally like touch your tongue. You're like, eh.
Okay. Is there? What do I? So I see.
I don't know if I can concentrate listening to this.
Okay.
You see chaos everywhere.
Obviously.
You saw Kalashot disappear into the wall. You saw Sylvia get pierced by a falling trapdoor. You saw Reyna running the other direction. And you see Siegfried kind of standing in the middle of it all, just kind of pointing out one of the walls before you hear a scream.
Awesome.
Good assessment.
But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Oh my god, this is our theme song.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess I should just pull out the Wand of Wonder, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Embrace the ridiculous.
I feel like this is like a moment that I must embrace the ridiculous. So
This is the defining moment to use the Wand of Wonder.
right?
Oh, yakety sax plays in the background.
I feel like if I don't do it, we're just like we're failing. We're just totally failing D&D, you know. So, but where should I point it?
Put it at the door.
At one of the slots. Or
I'm
the
so tired of doors, dude.
Real
So fucking sick of that shit.
Your next character should come back as a locksmith.
Yeah, Reyna, what do you think? Where should I point this?
Point it towards the scream.
I will point it towards the screen.
All right.
And let me get. There we go. Hey, oh boy, this should be interesting.
I hope it lands on
And
the one that grows grass.
okay, that is a. Oh shit. Okay, that was a 73. That's a fireball.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that. Okay, so they will both make dexterity saving throws.
Yay!
First one's a 12.
Okay, they need to make a 15 from the one. Yeah.
Wow, I rolled a natural. What was it? A natural 5 and a natural 1.
Huh. Okay. Oh boy.
Be still my heart.
This is
Yakety sax will be what saves us.
This is so ridiculous.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Brian, welcome to the death room.
This is
Okay.
why I got into D&D.
Oh, these are really low.
You can clip that.
No, it's okay. It could have been a lot worse. Just take the fireball.
Oh, this is really low.
Right?
But
Could you imagine if you spawned a raging rhinoceros in this 40-foot room?
that's. Oh yeah, that would have been really funny. That's 20 points of fire damage.
Okay. You just see ash poof out of one of the parts of the slot. The guy had 11 hit points left. And just screams and crackling flesh from that same side.
Huh. Okay. That was cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Was there anything else you could do?
Not really.
Reyna's interest in magic goes up by 1.
Now at negative 49.
Yeah, like the entire wall like shudders with the blast. Like you see the panel like vibrating, and like the light and everything it was dirty.
Oh, ooh. I have a bonus action.
And it is.
Oh, it's not. I can't go that far. Okay, I won't.
Aw.
All right. That brings it to Mitts.
Okay, how many slits can I see?
You can see the slits on either side of the room.
Okay, can I see 3 total?
Sorry, I just got why Robert was laughing.
Very, very aware.
The way
Don't mind me, I'm just impaled. But it's okay.
the way the slits work is there's the door that Sylvia's impaled by, and then the slits go along the wall and then back like that. So it's like two large ones on either side of the room.
Okay. I'm gonna try and launch 3 radiant bolts into the left side.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
That's my third trap.
That's a 21.
21. You are unable to make out any movement in the slats of the wall.
Okay. So if I can't see anything, I'm not going to shoot anything. Can I try and help Sylvia?
Yeah,
Okay. Can I try and lift up the spikes, or?
you can certainly try. Go ahead and
Ah.
roll athletics.
Trapped.
That's a 24.
24. With a 24, you start to make some progress, get it lifted about halfway up.
Okay.
But you'll have to kind of hold it in place.
Okay.
All
Guess
right.
that's what I'm doing.
So that brings it to this guy. This guy's dead. So that brings it to this guy. This guy, seeing Mitz with his hands full, is going to go ahead and make an attack. Oh, finally a good roll. 24 to hit.
I guess it hits, yeah.
Okay. So you'll take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Add a D4 to the con save.
Natural 20
All right.
plus 1.
Yeah, you resist the poison just fine.
You know, I'm really trying here. Trying to help you
I
guys.
still rolled it, Derek. You're helping.
Wow.
That brings it to you, Raina.
All right. So I'm gonna turn around. So I'm looking in the room.
Now you see Sylvia pinned in place by this door. You see Mitch trying to lift it up.
Sorry.
You're supposed to check.
I had one job. Okay. I'm gonna check for movement.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh no D4. Oh well, no, my lucky die. No, come back. Okay,
Oh, darn.
it's fine. I'll pick it up in a minute. Oh, perception.
Yep.
24.
Okay, yeah, you see some movement on the left side.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna sneak attack. Whatever. Oh, shit. What's my to hit? Shit.
Brian, you can't play this music because I can't stop laughing.
I can't turn it off.
See, this is why I listen to my own playlist.
24 to hit.
24. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
It's a D8. That's it. Oh, I rolled an 8. 13.
13. All right. You see some blood kind of spatter out of the wall, and you hear kind of a sharp inhale, but you don't hear a thud.
I'm going to do what I wanted to do earlier and then just slide around the wall and take cover and hide.
Okay.
I'm too squishy for this. What? Oh yeah, my stuff is only so 22. But
Okay.
I'm like not visible. I'm like back to the wall next to the door.
Yeah. All right, Kalasha, you are in fierce one-on-one combat with a drow. What do you do?
Well, he's gonna die because I'm gonna attack him. That is going to be 29 to hit.
29 super duper fucking hits.
Super duper fucking hits.
I just picture like Kalasha and this drow like running and chasing each other around in the back room. like at 3 times the frame speed.
Yes.
When
You have
Raina's
to jump
carrying
over
it,
my
you hear,
legs
like,
as
that
they
boing.
go across the door where I'm trapped.
29.
29. Oh, fuck. All right, he's still standing, but he's like you like drop him to a knee for a second before he pulls himself back up, and when he smiles, you can see blood dripping from his lips.
This. Different? I had a line, but I lost it. Damn it.
I'm assuming that was all in character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else you could do?
No.
Okay. Then he is going to rebuttal with 2 attacks of his own. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And a 7 to hit.
7 doesn't hit. And I'll use Uncanny Dodge to halve the damage.
Okay. And sorry, I meant an 8. Not a 7, but still.
Math.
Math's hard. 7 points of piercing damage, and... 10 points of poison damage. As you guys are just kind of back and forth, you with a dagger, him with a short sword, just slashing at each other. Siegfried.
Can I see the one that Reen hit?
You can roll a perception check to see if you see them.
I rolled a 17.
You just barely make out some movement.
Then I just barely told the dead. Or told the dead.
Wisdom save?
With a wisdom save of 15.
Those forks.
That is... that is a... That was a 18. 18 to save. Natural 14 plus 4.
Then I am going to go over to where Mitz and Sylvia are, because Mitz is trying to lift the gate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm not gonna use any bonus actions.
All right. That brings it to Sylvia.
So it's crushing me, yeah?
Yeah, it's still kind of... Because it didn't knock you to the ground. It kind of impaled, like, through you.
Okay. So
Yankees.
now that Mitz is holding it, can I drop down and get to the other side of the door?
You can certainly try. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Joy. 8.
Okay, as you begin sliding down, the hooked, like, barbed ends begin tearing
Ow!
through you.
Ow, 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 ow.
And you take 10 points of slashing damage, the slashing being from the inside. But you manage to pull yourself free.
I go to the other side of the door,
Okay.
and I'm going to heal myself again with
Okay.
my healing light.
So from the other side of the door, you can see the entrances to both hallways. You hear fighting down the one to your right, and
Okay.
you hear labored breathing down the one to your left. And then in
I'm
front
gonna-
of you is kind of like a bunch of cots and almost like, again, like, kind of like a barracks area.
Okay, I'm going to run to the right, and what do I see?
Yeah, you have enough movement. You see Kalishaw and a drow fiercely battling each other.
Eldritch Blast.
So your action was to get yourself pulled off.
Ah, shit! I use my bonus action, too. Okay, Sylvia's gonna go, kill him, Kalishaw, kill him!
Okay.
Where'd the moral high ground go?
Garen.
It got impaled.
Can I see where Kalishaw is?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Ha! Nat 20.
You see flashes of movement, some of which you think is Kalishaw, some of which you think is not.
But I can't make out.
It's hard to tell. You can
Okay.
see, you can make out the shapes, but the slit is too small to be able to make out the entire body.
Okay.
What are you doing with the forks, Robert?
Um,
Why did I not notice that?
can I see through the slit enough to cast Misty Step through it?
Yeah, I'd say with a nat 20, you can.
Okay. Then I will cast Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
Bonus action, wee!
So,
And
yeah, you
I
end up on
will-
the other side. You see a heavily bleeding Drow and Kalasha all cut and scraped and bruised, fighting with sword and dagger.
Okay. And why not? Let's Wand of Wonder at the Drow.
Yes!
Kalashaw's right there.
I don't
I
care.
mean-
Do it anyway.
Kalasha would want, Kalasha. This
Yo,
is
This is what I would want!
Kalasha gets to add a D4 to his saves.
you don't know.
For the time being.
What is this? Okay, so I targeted the Drow. I cast Detect Thoughts on it.
Yes!
So the immediate thoughts in your head are ow, 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 ow. That's pretty much the predominant thought. That and how the fuck am I getting out of this? And oh god, everyone's dead. And I really should have called in sick today.
Yeah, you should have. Okay.
And you just
well,
see the head turn. What?
and I'll just wink at him, and that's all I
Hobgoblin
got.
wink.
That's all
All
I
right.
got. Hobgoblin wink.
It's very off-putting,
Yeah.
even to a Drow.
A mind-reading hobgoblin just winked at me. Oh no!
Mitz, you're up. You're still holding the gate.
I'm gonna try and throw it open.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
This seems dangerous.
Huzzah! That's a 21.
21. You're not able to throw it open, but you are able to get it and click it back into place.
Cool. Can I go through it?
You may. You have movement. You just don't have an action anymore.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through it and go to the left where I hear labored breathing, correct?
Yes. And you turn and you see another heavily bleeding Drow with an arrow sticking out of his gut as he's holding the arrow with one hand and holding a hand crossbow with the other hand.
Okay. So I'm just gonna wave at him.
And you wave at him. And is that all you can do?
Well, you said that was my action.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so he turns, sees you, drops the hand crossbow, and draws a short sword, and rushes to attack you.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit,
It hits.
and a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
It hits and mitts.
So that first one is 8 points of piercing damage, plus 11 points of poison damage.
Ouchies.
Second one is 5 points of piercing damage, plus 9 points of poison damage. As he
Okay.
begins just tearing through you with his sword. Bringing it to Reyna.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna walk across the room to the other side of the room. I'll use, if I have to, I'll use my bonus action for dash so I can get all the way over.
I'll
I'm
say
gonna-
you're able to
I'm
get
gonna
all the way
follow up
over.
Mitz.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you would need dash to get around the corner.
But as soon as I see him engaged with this drow, I'm gonna not engage, and I'm just gonna draw my bow and shoot.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit.
Natural 20. And that would be.
4 for bless.
There's nothing you can roll that won't
I
kill
will
him.
roll it. I rolled a 2. There you go,
There you
Jake.
go.
That's fine. There's nothing you can roll that won't kill him. As Mitz, just as he finishes his final slash on you, an arrow just appears in his eye socket and he drops.
Derek, did you ever think that maybe you casting that bless spell is the reason for all the 20s?
Sure. Why not?
That brings it to Kalashaw.
So in this back and forth stabby combat, Kalashaw is going to get in a ready pose before his next attack.
Okay.
In an undercommon, he's going to say, "What's your name?"
And he replies by spitting in your face the blood that's dripping out of his mouth that you caused, all the blood from the first wound.
I will attack him.
Okay.
Take his tongue.
I still have bless.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only been 3 rounds.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
As a free action, can I, because I understand undercoming, and I'm just like, his name is dead! In common.
I'd say you weren't quite close enough to hear that. Because you're on the complete opposite side behind a wall.
Mm.
27 points of damage.
Yeah, his last act of defiance was spitting on your face before you run him through.
So I will grab him by the back of his neck as I stab forward, and as I impale him for the final blow, I'm going to reach forward and kiss his forehead and whisper, "We could have had something special." And, yank the dagger out and just let the body drop to the floor.
Okay.
Did I hear any thought, like a response to that before he died?
Yeah, it was pretty much. It's just what the fuck.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So you look over, you see like a hobbled Sylvia. You see Kalashaw cut up, but otherwise doing okay. Siegfried's the only one still in the room all by himself. Everyone abandoned him.
Is it safe to go through door?
I mean, you just watched me leisurely walk across the room. To get to the-
I still don't know.
I'll try and do it fast.
Sylvia's gonna crawl to one of the beds
That's fair.
that's on there and just lay there.
As soon as we're out of combat, I immediately check the room for any other things out of place.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Hurt a lot.
22.
22. Nothing appears out of place. It seems like a simple, like, sleeping, resting area. There are footlockers at the end of each bed, or rather more like a cot. And then at the end of where the beds are, there are 2 chambers that go in opposite directions. One left, one right.
Are there any?
If you want to give me 10 minutes, everyone heal.
That sounds good to me.
That is. Yes.
Just give me 10 minutes.
During that 10 minutes, can I look and see, is there any books or paperwork on the prisoner?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Y'all are gonna get
I'm
healed.
gonna cast
man.
guidance on myself.
How many can I do this on?
Yeah.
That's a natural 1.
Up to 6 creatures. Okay, well, there's
So,
probably when I'm not
I'm
here.
good, so you don't have to worry about me.
so Sylvia.
It doesn't matter because
Sylvia
Go ahead.
collapses onto a bed and just kind of tilts her head, half opens an eye, and says, "Oh, there's nothing here. Good night."
During their prayer of healing, I'm gonna start checking footlockers, checking for traps, checking for locks, and then unpicking them as I go through.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
This is what I do.
Hey, Kalashaw.
Yeah.
Dirty
Hey,
20.
Dirty 20, super trapped.
I will disarm it.
All right, we'll say rather than go to each one and do a disarmament check, that check was for all of them, and this disarm will be for all of them.
Okay.
everyone ready for how much you're healing?
Yes.
18.
Nice.
26.
26. Yeah, you managed to disarm each footlocker.
And just start scurrying through them.
Okay. As you dig through, you find some clothing, some armor, not much of value. However, one of them does contain some documents. And it does pertain to prisoner transfer. And you can tell that it is scheduled for tonight.
Does it have anything specific about what they're transferring?
All it says is half-elven female approximate age unknown, carrying bow and studded leather armor. Also, like kind of like a side note, has a big mouth.
Guys, what if we dress up like Drow?
That will not work.
That will not work. She's blue.
I mean, she's the closest one.
And you're a cat.
I'll never know.
He has a good point.
I like where your head's at, though. But I don't think it's going to work. Hey,
And I am ugly as fuck. So
I wasn't going to say it, but what happened with the door?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, the big metal spikes went down and stabbed Sylvia. She opened it.
I thought Raina checked it.
You go over there.
I'm not infallible, okay?
Go.
You were supposed to check it.
I unlocked it.
Did
I
you
thought
get
that-
the all clear signal? Did
There
you
was-
do one of these?
I did scream, door's unlocked, go through it. So
Yeah.
that's my bad.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she did.
That one's on me. Sorry. But also, Abigail might be alive.
What?
Who is
And
Abigail?
I show him the documents, because I'm assuming it's an undercommon.
Yeah, it is all written in Undercommon.
I show Kalishaw. That's what Lady Vixalia described to me as her daughter. Big mouth.
Also the bow and the being a half elf.
That too. Yeah.
Okay.
To the dungeons, I'm assuming?
I don't want
Yes.
to go to the dungeons.
Well, you can stay here.
Abby.
I'm not staying here either.
Well,
You know, if she's alive, you can take it up with her, if you can call her Abby or not.
Abigail's just so bleh.
I mean, her mother's name is Vexalia, so it's kind of to be expected.
Why is this drow have chains?
Decoy,
It
lore.
was a booby trap.
He's probably being punished for something.
Oh,
Well, we will now never know, will we?
Or we sprung the trap the whole
As I spill water all down my face.
time.
Sylvia, if you would have gone in there and talked to him, you would have gotten shot by crossbows.
No, because I was going to stand in the doorway and be like, hey,
They can shoot through the doorway.
what are you doing?
That's why there was big open holes in the door.
I know, but you didn't even give it a chance, you know? And he was
Well-
obviously a prisoner. What if he helped us? What if he knew magic?
Chained to a table.
hey, did these drow
Okay.
have any gold?
Not gold, but what they did have were various precious stones. You find a couple of rubies worth 100 gold pieces each. So mark 2 of those. You find 3 emeralds worth 250 gold apiece.
It's just gonna put drow gear on over his current gear.
Okay, so you strip one of the drow of just its bloody, torn clothing and armor.
No, from the footlockers.
Oh, from the footlockers. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you managed to pull some drow armor. They're a lot taller than you are, so it kind of fits a little loose, and like kind of the hood of the cloak goes like way down too far. You just kind of look like a frumpled mess of a little person. But
What do you guys think?
That's adorable.
Yes.
So not
You
scary.
too can be an elf.
the sleeves like go past your paws.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
well, you got the pointy ears right.
This will never work, huh?
You're really cute. But no.
We could have somebody paint you and then sell the paintings for profit.
Well, quick.
We could get a whole bunch of you, put you around like a card table,
Oh my god. Yeah,
and then have it painted. We could make millions.
that would be fantastic.
Quick, take a mental image of what this looks like, and then we're gonna have to.
Or you
find
can just keep the clothes and you can model later.
it.
Is this something I need to be commissioned?
I will carry the clothes for you. Okay?
Okay, well, now where do we go?
The dungeon.
Yeah, but there's 2 doors.
Oh, we're not in the dungeon. This isn't a dungeon.
This is the pre-dungeon.
This is the barracks.
The pre-dungeon. We need more training, guys.
Raina, pick a door.
I just have a question. As an elf, how much do I know about drow culture?
Not a whole lot, to be honest. Everything you know is kind of mythos and hearsay. The drow honestly aren't really seen. The fact that there are some and that they're so close to a major metropolitan area is concerning, like big time. That at most you've heard that there was a cult of the Spider Queen, but they were mostly made up of humans and elves who had fallen from grace in elven society, who turned to the Spider Queen for kind of not retribution so much as to try to gain some kind of footing in the world that they had lost. You do know that the Spider Queen is worshipped by the Drow. You do know that the Spider Queen her main things are chaos and disorder, and those things please her greatly. You know that the Drow are supposed to be a matriarchal society.
That's what I was looking for.
But that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, stories about drow they're supposed to be fairy tales, but I guess they're real? That's different.
Brian.
We should probably heal up more if there's going to be many more of those.
No, never mind.
No, we got lots of
I
healing.
agree.
If any of the mythos are right, then these men are weaklings. The men are soldiers. They're scuttle. They don't mean much to the Spider Queen. When we start running into more women, then we need to worry.
See, we should probably heal more.
I think if you guys need to, I would do it. Or if there's anything preparatory wise that we can do, maybe we should consider doing that soon.
You said there's a prisoner transfer.
Yes. Tonight.
They said tonight.
We gotta be there. We gotta intercept it. We gotta fucking make it chaos.
Which, I mean,
But
Lolth should love us, right?
Lolth. Yeah.
Spider
I mean,
Queen.
the Spider Queen.
Sylvia's gonna start looking at the doors.
Yeah, she's really gonna love us.
Okay, you peer at the doors. What are you trying to discern?
I'm just looking.
My heart hurts every time Sylvia looks at doors.
Just thinking.
Sylvia just stares at the doorways with a mixture of just disgust and you can see the wheels slightly turning as she tries to figure out what could possibly hurt her through those doors.
Eldritch sight.
Nothing magical.
So are they open doorways or are they actually doors?
Yeah, they're just open doorways, like tunnels leading in opposite directions.
Oh, I thought they were actual doors.
No. Sorry.
Okay, but I'm still doing the same thing.
Okay. I go to Garvin. I'm like, should you and I take quick peeks into the chambers real quick, see what we can see,
Yeah,
and then
let's-
decide on a path?
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Sounds good.
I'll take the right if you'll take the left.
Okay.
We're just gonna go a little bit in and try to see what we can see down each way.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception, each of you.
Oh no,
Oh no!
not perception.
Magic box, go!
Ha!
I love you, Maddie.
How? Yeah.
I'm guessing that was a nat 20 for Maddie.
The box is very magical this evening.
I rolled a 21.
Making up for those
All right.
2 minutes I was running Dragonlance.
You guys both peered down your respective hallways or that kind of cavern, like they're cut out almost like caves. You see a lot of just stone and dirt, but it stretches too far for you to be able to see much further on either side.
Okay.
Are there any inscriptions?
No, it's complete like blank walls.
Should we split up?
No,
Ever.
we will not be doing that.
Never. That is never.
That is Adventure 101, number no.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a checker by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. My mom says to pick the very best one, and you are not quite it. We go left.
Where'd you get the quiet from?
Yeah, that's not how it goes.
I'm
No,
pretty
it's
sure
never
that-
in there.
I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
Pretty sure I'm too old for this game.
I'm pretty sure that that's not a terrible.
How old are you?
Me?
Me?
Yeah. I mean,
That's a really rude question. You know what happened to me.
We go right. Mitt starts walking right.
Okay, Mitt starts walking right.
Stop.
Rolling stealth.
Mitz, remember the rules.
Okay,
I
go
said
ahead and roll
left.
stealth.
That's not right.
Raina goes first.
I'm stealthing after him and checking for traps.
Stealth is 19.
Okay.
Guys, why do you keep running for me? Oh, it's on a 20. Fuck. It's on the floor, though. Come back, Dice.
I guess I will follow behind and roll stealth.
I would like to point out I do not have many spell left.
Raina, what was your roll?
21 for stealth.
21 for stealth. Okay. You guys are fairly confident that you're hidden, but as Mitz runs ahead, you hear and floor underneath Mitz gave way to a near 90-degree angle,
What?
Near 90?
and the ceiling above opened up. Mitz, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
You don't get to add a d4 to this one.
That's okay. Because dex save. That's a 27.
Barely succeeds.
Woof.
Raina, also, sorry, dexterity saving throw. And Sylvia, you said you were right behind them, so.
Raina's gonna make it. Sylvia's.
I don't.
Oh.
To be fair, Brian might just be fucking with us.
Raina?
Rolled another natural 20.
Okay.
6.
That might not succeed.
Okay, Mitz and Raina, you guys managed to turn and kind of like jump backwards enough to grab onto the edge before sliding. However, acid still drops on your heads.
Acid.
I have evasion. Do I avoid that?
I'll say, yeah, you kind of do a front tuck roll out of the way. Mitz, you get splashed with... it would be 11, but it's halved, so you are looking at 6 points of acid damage. Sylvia, you turn to grab, and your fingers narrowly miss the lip. And as you slide down, a wall of acid slides down behind you, and you tumble into a spiked pit that begins to fill with acid.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So, first things first. Piercing damage from the spikes.
Okay.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then you got your bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then you get your acid damage.
Which is halved
Yep,
because I'm resistant.
it is.
Really putting that armor to the test, aren't you?
Yeah.
So 17 halved is going to be 8.
It's supposed to protect you from enemies, not
Sorry,
yourself.
9 points of acid damage. But you are also trapped there and impaled on a spike in a pit that's filling with acid.
Help me.
As you guys look down, it's about a 30-foot drop.
30
Slow
feet.
fall. I'm gonna try and help Sylvia.
How are you going to do it?
I'm gonna go down into the pit and try and carry her out. Or jump out.
Okay, so I assume you're going to try to like slide down behind the acid as it's finished dropping.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll an acrobatics.
Oh man, you can't even levitate now. You already used it.
Yep.
Ah.
Acrobatics is a 24.
Okay, 24. With a 24, you manage to give yourself kind of a controlled slide and place your foot on one of the spikes, like the side of one of the spikes, kind of wedge yourself into place to get hands on Sylvia. Sylvia?
It burns.
21 points of acid damage. reduced to 11.
Okay, if I didn't have this armor, this would be really bad, you guys.
Okay, Mitz, go ahead and roll an athletics to try to pull her free.
Okay.
I cast guidance.
I already rolled
Why?
because you were too slow. That's a 20, dirty one.
Okay, with the dirty 20, yeah, you managed to pull her free from the spikes. Now I need you both to roll acrobatics checks.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Does anyone have rope?
That's what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to pull it out
Okay.
of my bag and.
Yeah, you could toss rope down. That gives you guys advantage on your acrobatics.
Okay.
This is all I'm good for. Sorry.
Oh, thank God.
22.
22.
25.
Okay. Yeah, with a 22 and 25, you guys managed to pull yourself up. You see acid spilled all over Sylvia, and you can just see it just like steaming off of her armor. The armor seems otherwise unscathed, at least the chest piece, but like her leg armor and her arms, and it's just a nasty mess.
I don't think ride is the way to go.
Nope. Let's go the other way. Mm-hmm.
This is I told you so.
Okay, we are definitely searching for traps. I'm
Never
definitely searching
Not been
for traps.
searching for traps. I don't. How many?
Yeah.
This was not my fault.
No. This
That
was
on Mitz.
that was Mitz. It's okay. It's okay.
Do we need to get him like a little like leash backpack thing so he doesn't run off again?
Whoa.
Is that a thing?
I will destroy it.
It's super a thing. You saw it at Jerry's General Goods.
I'm gonna use one of my healing lights on myself.
I'm gonna. Raina, do you want to help me search for traps here?
Yes.
Okay, I will do it.
Are we going the left way now? Because fuck the right way.
Yeah.
That's 2 traps that would have been avoided if we went the direction I said to go.
And that's a 23.
Okay, with a 23, you definitely notice that this area is a lot safer. As
Awesome.
the pathway kind of goes down at a kind of an angle, about a 20-degree decline, before it starts to spiral downward in kind of a ramp. There's no stairs,
Okay.
and it spirals about a good 50 feet below before you finally hit another landing.
Wow.
This landing seems to open into a bit of a chamber with 3 doors. One on the left, one in front, and one to the right. There's no light whatsoever down here.
Awesome. Okay. I want to investigate the doors. I want to look for traps. I want to look for markings or anything with my dark vision. I want to look for anything.
Okay, so go ahead and just roll an investigation. That'll cover all the doors in this entire area.
Come on, dude. That's a nat 20 again.
All right. You do notice that there are no traps in this area.
Okay.
Now go ahead and roll perception for any inscriptions or anything.
Okay.
Can I make some kind of survival check to see, like, check the floor to see if any way is used more often?
Sure.
Albert is a
That's
fork
an
wizard.
18.
An 18? Okay, do you speak Undercommon?
I do not.
Okay, you do notice above each door there is an inscription.
Okay. Raina.
Hmm?
Can you look at these?
Yes.
Since
I will look with my undercommon reading eyes.
Okay, and real quick, what was your survival check?
25.
Okay, I'll keep that right here for now. Okay, so the door to the left in Undercommon reads the web. The doorway ahead, above it, reads Chamber North. You're not sure what that means. And then the one to the right reads Cells. As
point
far
to the
as
right door.
as far as your survival check,
Yes.
you notice that the most heavily traveled area is north.
Right.
So, Raina, what do they say?
The left door is the web. The door ahead of us is chamber north, and the one to the right is cells. But the one in front of us, the chamber north one, whatever that means, is the one that's most used. I would assume that Abigail would be kept in the cells, but if this one's more used more often,
That's probably where they live.
it's true. What if the room we were in was? If I turn around, is there any inscription on the wall behind us?
Yeah. So the one that leads there just reads the castle. They don't appear to call it the Castle of Blood.
So,
It's called the castle.
It's
I
called
vote
the
that we-
castle.
I vote that we go to the cells.
Can I check the documents I found and see if there's anything in relation to either of these doors?
Yeah. So looking at the documents again, it really only seems to be a transcript for whatever prisoner exchanges that they have going. There's nothing pertaining to any other chambers. There's no maps of the area, anything like that. It specifically just talks about prisoners.
I'm gonna ask a grammatical question here. Is it cells like CELL or
Yes.
SELL? Okay.
Yes. CELLS. Cells.
Does the cell when I looked at the floor and stuff, does the cells door look used, just not as used?
Yeah, I mean every area in this area looks used, but the most heavily used was Chamber North. There are various footsteps, and there are also like drag marks to the cells.
There wouldn't be that much traffic to
To the cells.
to the cells. And I don't even want to know what the web is. I don't.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Though,
I am intrigued.
of course,
No.
I want to point out that I feel like the cells might be too obvious, but I think it's probably the smartest course of action.
Capture their prey in the web.
Yeah, Robert, your mic is really low, buddy.
I really, really think we should go to the cells.
We had problems with one door, and now we have three.
But
Oh.
I was right about going back in the main entrance. I was
Okay.
right about going left.
Let's just put it to a vote.
I mean, if the cells are less traveled, we can at least check the cells, and if not, we can check the other doors.
There. Kalisha.
I think we should go to the cells.
Yeah, much better. Siegfried.
Sills.
Okay. We have a majority, but Mitz.
For
I-
posterity.
I forfeit my right to choose which way we go.
Okay.
I
that's
like
fair.
that.
For now. Okay. Well, then we'll go to the cells.
Yeah, you guys, I don't think my arms are ever going to heal.
That's fine.
Siegfried is staring at the ruins, pondering whether or not he should.
Oh, no, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
If
Everything's
I'm
fine.
being honest, it would be much easier if you passed out first.
What do you mean?
At this
Okay,
point,
so
if that's
the-
what you think, then
The
do
door
that.
wasn't trapped. It was the door locked.
I do. bet
No,
better
it was
way.
locked.
Okay.
Patient is unconscious.
So no trap, no lock.
We go in quietly.
Fair.
And
Everyone,
in
go ahead
there.
and roll perception for me.
Oh, great.
Yay!
I can take the lead if it's perception.
Well, that's like the lowest thing I've rolled tonight.
Ooh, freaking yikes! Oh well, thank God for my +7. 12.
12,
20.
20.
Oh, we're all rolling perception?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
17.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
No.
The fuck? Okay,
16.
I'm never getting rid of this
16.
tray. I'm never getting rid of that die that Jackie gave me. That's another 20.
Okay. Garen, you hear from the other side of the door a soft clicking sound.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Rocking up.
Okay. Reyna, does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 8 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Brian, you know I'm so good at those.
there it is.
Womp womp womp.
-2, y'all.
Oh yeah, we didn't fix that.
Oh, it's a 17. 19 minus 2.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. With that, you shrug off the effects of the poison, and you make out the glint of a hand crossbow from like the top bars in the door. But it retracts and
Also
heads back
uncanny
in.
dodge, by the way.
Okay.
Is it trapped?
Was that above the cells door?
Yeah.
Okay. But bars.
Yeah. It's just small bars that are like above the door that seem to be kind of like a looky spot. None of you guys rolled stealth when you guys went down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Ironically, I
and
was like,
and
we should go quietly.
they rolled really high stealth, but Garen rolled a nat 20, so that's why he heard the click before it happened.
I'm
But
gonna
he's the
cast
only one.
fear.
On what?
The bars. Whoever's behind the bars.
Can you see? Do you have to see somebody to cast fear on them?
It's a cone.
Okay.
Let me look.
I don't want you to waste the spell because you're going to need every spell you can get. But the retreating crossbow was the person retreating and leaving the area
Oh, thank
and heading
you.
back to the cells.
Oh, thank you.
I just want to make sure that I was clear enough before you waste a spell slot.
Well, then we
Okay.
are definitely going that direction because they know we're here.
You have to end them
We
now.
have to go get
Yes.
that guy. He's gonna sound the alarm.
Let's go.
I am going to throw Whisper towards where the crossbow was.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to need you to roll to hit to see if you can get it through the bars.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 19.
A 19. Yeah. You hear it strike stone on the other side of the bars. Do you bamf to it?
I do.
Yeah, and you go, pff, and you are on the other side of the door, and you see a drow running. He's probably about 30 feet away from you at this point. And he's
I
about to
will
turn a corner.
Bonus action to dash to be alongside of him.
Okay. And just as he hears movement, he turns, and you're right there. And he starts stumbling backwards around the corner. Go ahead and make a quick perception check for me.
That is going to be a 21.
A 21. With a 21, you can see cell doors down the way from here. And you see 3 more drow who all hear the commotion, turn and see you. Now I need everybody to roll initiative. We'll try regular music again and see how you guys do.
Okay.
Trying to catch him before he alerted the others, and it didn't work.
I timed it. You guys all took about 1 action before his next thing, so he had enough time to get away. Well, mostly. Where's my D12? There we go. On the bright side, they're all rolling really low initiatives. Okay, I need 20 and up.
Dirty 20.
23.
23.
24.
Robert!
Robert and
No
Robert
twins.
and Dana, roll D20 for me.
15.
14.
And then Garen was dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay, Sylvia, what did you get? And Siegfried, what did you get?
14.
6.
Roll a D20. Siegfried.
I certainly hope you rolled higher than that. 2.
13. Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna switch die.
All right. Mitch, you're first up. Kalashaw disappeared onto the other side of the door.
Is opening the door an action?
I'll say no for the purposes of this.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the door. What do I see?
You see Kalashaw and in trying to engage with a drow who's just about to turn a corner.
Okay, so he doesn't see me quite yet.
I will say no.
Okay, I'm gonna dash and punch him right in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I'll give you a surprise attack on that.
Fuck yeah. So the first hit is a dirty 20,
Dirty 20 hits.
and then that
Does
is
he have advantage because I'm also engaged?
It would
No,
be
because
on the
you're
first
engaged.
attack.
Yeah, because you guys are engaged on the same side of him. If you were
Gotcha.
behind him, then perhaps.
Okay, so that's a 23, and then
23 hits.
a 27.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay. Get ready, mother trucker. Okay, so 27 points of damage.
27 total?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, not bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you just kind of whack him in the gut. He doubles over. You uppercut him, and you can hear the jaw snap. And as you knee him in the chest with like a rising knee kick.
Nice.
Was that all you can do?
Yeah.
All right, bringing it to Kalashaw.
So is that drow down now? Or
No, he's still up, but barely.
Okay. And how far away are the other 3 drow?
They're about 30 feet from you.
Okay. I will pick the one that is most central, and I will throw Whisper and attack at that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is going to be 19.
19 hits. So yeah, the dagger sticks into a drow who was kind of sitting lazily on a stool. He's kind of in the center, like the cell area. Go ahead and roll your damage.
$31.
Holy balls.
Hot.
Yeah, so a whisper sticks right into his chest, and next thing he knows, he looks down and you're standing right above him. As he slowly kind of staggers to his feet. He's still alive, but not by much. Was there anything else you could do?
And then I will disengage back 30 feet so that I'm in a flanking position with mitts on that other drow.
Okay. Perfect. Garen.
Isn't Raina before me?
Oh, sorry, Raina. Yeah.
Okay, the door's open. I'm gonna move like 10, 15 feet in to try and get an angle on the drow that Mitz is with, so he's not being used as cover.
Okay.
And then I want to shoot an arrow at him. At the drow, not Mitz.
Yeah, I'll say you can get a beat on that.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be in sight of the hallway quite yet. That is a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Sneak attack. Whee! Hell yeah. Okay. $27.
27. Yeah, Mitz, just as you do the rising knee to his chest, his head snaps back, and he catches an arrow through the throat and drops to the ground dead.
Nice.
And then I'm going to come up behind Mitz, and then I'm gonna try and hide this behind this corner of the hallway.
Okay, yeah, it's easy enough. You don't have to turn the corner and you're still hidden.
Yeah. Can I just roll hide just in case?
I mean, if you want to roll, you can, but you could roll really low. I was just going to give you a hide there.
Oh, okay, then I'll just do that. Then.
Yeah, because you didn't move around, so technically no one could have seen you.
Yes.
Okay, that brings it to Garen.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the. I want to go up to the bend, and look around the bend. What do I see?
You see one drow with Whisper in his chest and Kalashah standing over him, and you see two other drow abruptly standing and knocking stools over. You see cells, but you can't see into them because they're built into the walls. But you do see like cell doors.
Okay. Then let's do. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah. I will fire Scorching Ray,
Okay.
and I will do 2 at each of the drow. The 2 drow.
Okay, so you're doing it at the next level up?
3rd level, yes.
Okay.
And okay, so okay, and wow, awesome. The lowest I rolled was a 22.
A 22. All right, yeah, those all hit.
Okay. So the one, say the one on the left, takes, geez, that's a, is it 9? Okay. 9 points of fire damage, and the other one takes 18.
All right. Yeah, the Scorching Ray just blasts them right in the chest, and you can see the singed scorch marks as they're standing, getting to their feet. Is there anything else you can do?
No.
All right, Sylvia.
Okay, I run to the door to the corner that everybody's at. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the guy with Whisper in his chest.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Dun, 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 dun. The first one is a 17.
17 misses.
Ah. That's annoying. And the second one is less than that, a 9.
Yeah, the Eldritch Blast go wide. One of them slams into one of the cells and blows the door off.
Okay, and then I'm going to duck around the wall.
Okay. That's going to bring it to the Drow's turn. One of the ones that got hit with the Scorching Ray is going to reach into one of the open cells, and he is going to grab a half-elven woman by her long black hair and drag her out of the cell, kind of fling her to the ground. The other drow, using his turn, is going to pick her up and put a dagger to her throat and kind of stick it in, and he's going to yell out to you, "If you all decide that you want to move in on us, I will gut this bitch from top to bottom. Make no mistake about it." And the fourth drow is going to cast darkness on the cells area. And that is their turn.
Counterspell.
Counterspell. All right. Yeah, I think it's a low spell, so it just automatically works.
Okay.
And as you do that, you can see the dagger kind of digging in deeper into her neck. He's holding his action, so that brings it to Siegfried.
So I guess I can get to that corner.
Yeah, you might as well. It's a fucking dog pile over there.
I mean, I'm gonna move past it and where they can see me.
Okay.
And I'm guessing this is right around the time that old boy is finished talking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point at him. Wisdom save, please.
Okay.
Trying to beat a 15.
That is a 14 plus 4, 18.
Oh, okay. Well, then he saves.
All right, you point at him.
I'm just pointing at him.
And nothing happens to him. He just kind of tilts his head a little bit.
No.
Bringing
These
it,
would look cool, I promise.
bringing it to Mitz.
Mitz is going to activate a patient defense,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna like stand it ready.
All right. Bringing it back to Kalishaw.
We offer you a trade.
Roll persuasion.
I cast guidance.
You have to touch him to do that.
Really,
I'm at
he's
the
way
corner.
closer than everybody.
He's in the
Oh.
middle of the cells.
Oh,
I went back next to Mitz.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, you did. Sorry.
Did, yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
No.
An arm
cast
just
guidance.
reaches out and touches, and then goes back.
bring.
Not 20 and a 4.
You have my attention.
Trade me. Trade me.
We just want the elven woman, and then we'll leave.
I'm going to pause the combat music here for this.
Your
You-
prisoner, her items, and then we walk.
You may have the girl, but you may not have the items. And you, at this point, you guys, now that like the fervor of battle is kind of like standing still, you see a very, very beautiful half-elven woman. She has jewelry all down her left ear. Her right ear is bare. You notice that she has a couple of rings on her fingers, and she's essentially thrust into a potato sack with a piece of rope wrapped around her waist, and nothing else. And you could see, like, she wants to say something, but the dagger so deep in her throat that even, like, exhaling a little bit causes her to flinch.
What if I give you this? And I hold up my thunder chucks.
No trade.
Alisha. And I show him the dagger I got from the sacrificial room.
I will reach over for the dagger. This.
I will tell you what. I will give you the elven woman, and I will tell you where you can find her items, but I am in no position to relinquish those. Those you will have to take from her.
From who?
Tsk, tsk. Dagger first, information, perhaps second.
Okay.
I'll take the dagger to him.
Fair enough.
So I'll take the dagger from Kalishaw and walk over. To the-
Slowly,
Slow. I've been slow, I promise.
She's clearly hobbled. She's not going
Yeah, I'm
very
like,
fast.
I'm like playing up my injuries.
okay, when you get within 10 feet, okay, stop there,
Okay.
toss it at my feet. Gently,
Okay, I'm really nervous. I don't think I can toss it safely from 10
gently!
feet. Okay, I set it down.
I
And
said,
slide it.
toss it, there you go.
Wait,
That
the
is-
girl.
Ah,
You
that-
have to-
that-
the girl.
This is the
halfway.
beginning of the negotiation. I will let her go,
Okay.
but once I let her go, I have no more leverage, so you can understand. I'm going
What?
to need you all to back the fuck up, that I
I
might
really-
exit this chamber.
I really can't do anything. I mean, look at me.
What about your 5 friends back there? I'm pretty sure they can do something.
How deep is
Okay,
the
you
cavern?
guys, go around the corner.
This area, this is a dead end in this area.
No, I know, but how deep is the hallway where they are from me? How far is it?
They're about 30 feet from where you are.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
I'll back up.
Now-
Back up.
We're going to do this nice, and we're going to do this steady. We will come your direction with the girl. You do
Okay.
not come within 30 feet of us. If you do, I slit her fucking throat. Is that understood?
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. At
I'm
what
still
point
standing
is
10 feet from them, right?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak one at a time if I'm going to answer your questions.
If we can't get within 30 feet, how does the exchange take place?
Me.
We back you up. We back ourselves up. When we feel we are at a safe distance that you will not be following us, we let her go. Very simple.
Insight.
Go ahead and roll insight.
I cast guidance. Uh, 15.
Hard to read.
Don't they have to come out our direction to get out?
I'm going to look at Siegfried and try and pass a secret message with my eyebrows and a glance.
Does Siegfried know thieves can't? Sounds an awful lot like
No.
thieves can't.
Probably not.
Okay, well, let's do this. Roll a performance check.
My God.
21.
Siegfried, roll an intelligence check.
Come on, that's
Okay.
baby.
6.
So Kalishaw's wiggling his eyebrows at you and kind of like moving his jaw side to side and kind of like almost like he's trying to dig into the back of his molars for a chunk of food, and you have no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Oh,
Is your face okay?
they're 10 feet from me?
If you haven't moved, then yes.
Okay. I'm gonna dash, grab her, and thunderstep.
As soon as she makes a move, I'm going to throw Whisper towards the drow.
Okay, so here's what happens. Because I did say he was holding his action.
Ah, shit, dude! I forgot.
I didn't make it a
It may not-
secret.
Dude, I've
May
been
not be
sweating
insta-death.
about
It may
this
not be
decision.
insta-death.
The second you move forward,
Uh-huh.
he slashes her throat.
Okay, I still grab her and thunderstep.
Like, so fucking deep, the head lolls back, and it looks like her neck is a mouth now.
I still grab her and thunderstep to Siegfried.
That's fine. So go ahead and, what's the save for Thunderstep?
Looking at it right now. Constitution 15.
15. That is a 18 to save.
Okay, so he takes half.
Okay.
For everybody within 5 feet of it.
Everyone within 5 feet. Okay, so yeah, that would just been him.
So half of 8, 9, 13. Half of 13.
Have a 13. Okay, so that is 7.
Fuck, dude.
So
That's not what I wanted to do.
okay. So the loud thunderous blam happens.
Oh, fuck, I didn't think this through. Shit.
We're going back to initiative order.
Okay, well, I'm next to Siegfried.
Okay, wow.
I just didn't think that they were actually going to let her go either way.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Now you'll
was
never
really
know.
scared.
None of us did.
You'll never know now.
We would have been fucked.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not the throat slitting that is the problem. It's the sound. It's the noise. It's the...
Oh, now I can use my thunder chucks though. This is so great.
Okay,
This was the...
so.
Okay.
I think Reyna was next in initiative order. We had ended at Kalishaw.
We did.
So.
Although
Riley,
technically
Thunder
Sylvia
steps
made the
back.
last move. So I think that's probably how we should go after it.
That's fair.
Yeah, that
It
makes
just
more sense.
restarts the turn order, basically, doesn't it? Almost.
It brings it back to the drow after Sylvia.
Oh, great.
Okay, so yeah, D2 is going to rush up and he is going to grab the body, and it is going to be a tug of war. Sylvia, roll an athletics check.
This is horrible.
Okay.
Where did she thunderstep?
To Siegfried.
To Siegfried.
Which is past the majority of the party, so if they had to run past, it's potentially opportunity attacks, yeah?
No, because Siegfried had stepped out to get the line of sight. He had said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay, so
But, feel free to wail on this fucker.
18.
Strength? For strength?
Yeah,
15.
18. So the drow grabs her, because where did you grab her? So I know where he grabbed her.
Like a bear hug.
Okay, so he grabbed her by the head.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, another 18. He pulls her head off and brings it with him.
What the heck is wrong
Or
with
actually,
you?
just tosses it down the hallway behind him. The other drow is going to rush up and take a slash at you, Sylvia.
Robert chucked Whisper at one of
I
those
don't-
dudes.
I don't even.
Yep, one of them. Yeah,
This was
there was
so
3 down there still.
Stupid. This was so stupid.
So is that where I am? Down there?
No, because you ran back up to Mitz and Siegfried. The
No,
one
but-
that Mitz was fighting, Reyna killed.
No, he. Okay, so what I'm saying is, he threw, bamfed, and then ran away with Whisper.
Yeah.
And then when Sylvia thunderstepped, he chucked it again at one of
Oh,
them.
right. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll the hit. Sorry, I missed that part.
Natural 20. So that's...
Yeah. One of these guys is probably dead.
So many dice. Six, 51.
Whew, yeah. Super fucking dead. Yeah, Whisper just hits him right between the eyes and just dags right into his brain. So the one that attacked Sylvia, the first strike was a 26 to hit. And a 19 to hit.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that is 9 points of piercing damage for the first hit, plus 11 points of poison damage.
Halved to 6.
Yeah.
Or is that already okay?
And
Okay.
then 5 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
plus 13 points of poison damage.
Halved to 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did say it'd probably be more beneficial for you to just go unconscious. So there's that. It really would at this point. I'm not lying.
Well, I have one.
Well,
So that is that one's turn,
Okay.
and that brings it to Siegfried. Oh, sorry. Before Siegfried goes, he says, "We could have had a deal. You have no honor." No, you can.
how far away is that guy?
They're now up in your guys' face.
Oh, they're all up in our.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them left.
There's only 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, are they both within 5 feet?
I'd say yeah, they're like right next to each other.
Then, yeah, since I'm the one that's like, all right, well, they can both make a con save.
Okay. First one gets a 16. Second one is an 8.
All right, so the second one will take a whopping 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Hooray! Yeah,
Still
I
standing.
don't. Yeah, I do not want to waste my spells. You know what? I'm gonna hang in here.
Mitz, you are up.
Okay. How close to me are they?
They're like they're all. It's just a fucking massive melee. Everyone's kind of around everybody right now.
Okay.
So within 5-10 feet of you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hold on 1 second. Fang, that is enough. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna unload 3 radiant sun bolts. 2 into one of the dudes and 1 into one of the dudes.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, so that's 24,
Yep,
23,
yep,
22.
yep, all hit.
Okay, 11, 10. So that's 21 into one of them, and then 10 into the other.
That was just enough for both of them. Both drop to the ground dead.
Okay.
Currently, it seems quiet, but you don't know for how long.
Okay.
Shit!
That's radiant damage, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to think fast.
You can't fix that, can you? I look at Siegfried.
No. I appreciate confidence in my abilities, but no.
Can we bring just the head?
Ugh. Pretty sure that's like.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, this is. I mean, fucking. There's no way I could fix this, right, Brian?
I don't know what is
Revivify
It-
doesn't regenerate body parts.
not revivify, but what's the one you use the diamond for?
That is revivify.
Oh, that is revivify. Okay.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have raised dead yet.
We're not 9th level yet. He doesn't have raised dead yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay. If we want to save her, any chance?
Oh, yes.
We need to save her head. We need to get the hell out of here. Forget the bow.
No.
But
We press forward. We didn't come here for nothing. We get that bow.
Low key, we only came here for the bow.
Okay. I have. I could gentle repose. It give us 10 days to find someone who can raise dead.
General repose. Use
Do
general
it.
Repose. Do repose.
Do it, and then let's get her. We have a bag of holding, right?
No. What is
No.
Why don't we have one of those?
What is
Damn
it?
it!
Because Brian's never given one us.
All right, so I use the gentle repose. So this will at least preserve body.
Right. Okay.
Galren, you're gonna have to carry her. Mitz and I need to be mobile in case combat happens.
Head.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna walk by all of them and start rooting through the bodies of the drow, looking for documents or anything.
Okay.
And I don't say anything as I do it. I just walk by them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
And
I'm gonna
Okay,
pick up
but
the head and put it in
We
my
need to hurry,
backpack.
and we need to find whoever this her is.
24.
and I
Okay.
want to go over to Sylvia and I want to stand in front of her and put my hands on both of her shoulders. I am sorry. And I headbutt her.
I hope that doesn't do damage.
Yeah, it does
If it
1
hits
point of
the
damage.
I want it to.
It's the point.
It does 1 point of damage.
I'm unconscious.
Yay. And I will cast
I'm sorry.
Cure Wounds at a 4th level, which I do max, which is 36 healing.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
I did it.
If you're at 0 hit
If
points,
you're
he
at
gets
0, I
he
can
gets
do max.
Raina, you find kind of tucked into one of their vests, like behind the armor, a log of items and gifts for the Spider Queen.
My fucking thing won't scroll.
Is the bow listed?
The bow is listed. They don't call it by name, but they call it an artifact bow, and you kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Does it say anything about where it is, or?
It says all gifts are to be brought to the web. However, roll a perception check, Raina.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You hear a voice from one of the cells further back in the room. Hello? Has the fighting stopped?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Well, we just
Mitch.
killed all these drow so we could help you, but who are you first?
My name is Abigail.
Can I go over to the door where she's talking?
You can.
Is it bars or is it a door?
It's bars.
And what does she look like?
She looks really similar to the other girl, but not quite the same. She doesn't wear gaudy jewelry at all. Her hair, one of her kind of like strands of hair is braided with a feather tied at the bottom. You can recognize it as a raven's feather. But aside from that, she's in similar garb.
Wait a
Prove to
second.
me that you're Abigail.
Prove to you that I'm Abigail. I've never met you before. How am I supposed to do that?
Just tell me about yourself. Tell me about your family. Tell me about why you were here.
Well, I'm a great adventurer who might have gotten a little in over her head, but, I mean, who would have known that there would be a shit ton of drow down here, right? Mother, well, you won't believe it, but Vexalia. Father Percival, and, well, you know the rest. Have a brother, but haven't seen him in years. Spent some time in Craghammer recently. I might have gotten a little drunk, might have gotten into a few fights.
You suck.
Wait.
It says to her.
Well, you're a small, scrawny, furry piece of shit.
I hold my hand up to them. I'm like, stop talking.
Wait.
I have one question. Who is Headless Girl?
Bloody hell if I know. She was just dragged down here 2 days ago. From what I understood, they were going to turn her into cattle. I don't know what that means, but
2 days you do not talk.
no.
Okay.
You saw the dark elves sitting out here with all the weaponry and all that fun stuff, yeah?
How long did they stay down here?
All the time.
Mm.
You don't piss in peace. You don't eat in peace. You don't fuck in peace, but you don't really fuck down here anyway.
We could change that.
No.
What's your bow's name?
My bow. Fenthris, have you seen it?
So,
No.
so you told me I did get you killed?
I am so relieved right now.
No, but you got her killed, so that was kind of...
Yeah, but she's
Still?
worthless.
What?
We were trying to save
Kalashal.
you.
Well, I mean, she's not me, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad it was her, not me, but...
Oh.
Well, she's not the objective.
Well, I know, but she's not worth it.
Wait, I'm an objective now.
What if her
You're,
name?
you're objectifying me, is that what
well,
you're saying?
for
No,
Kalashal, you might be, but
Yes.
Yes and no. But we're looking for you. That's why we're here.
Well, who sent you? How'd you even know I was here? Nobody knew I was here. I haven't told any... Well, okay, I did. Might have said a few things at the bar, but I was pretty lit.
There was enough information.
what is lit?
Can I just roll a general insight check for the information she told me?
Yeah, go ahead.
'Cause innocent people are
Guidance.
just
Oh,
really good
shit.
at lying.
Wait. Fuck.
It's fine. It's fine. Just gotta find it. 23.
Okay, with a 23, there's definitely more truth than there is lies. You could tell she's holding a little bit back, but mostly about how hard she was partying in Craghammer. You can kind of
She's
hear...
partying more.
You can hear in her voice she's kind of understating the fighting and the drinking a little bit,
Oh my god.
but the rest of the information's pretty astute or pretty sound.
Mitch swings his thunder chuck around. He's like, "If you're lying, you're gonna get one of these."
Oh boy.
Mitz, I don't think she's lying. Put that away.
If we
He's adorable.
let you out of this cage,
I know, right?
you let me borrow Fenthris.
Ooh, that is a tall order. I mean, it's a bow that's been in the family. You'd have to get permission from my mother. And
Kalashaw, show her Whisper.
well,
I'm going to throw it between the bars and teleport inside
No.
the cage.
as you pop next to her, she's like, "Well, that certainly isn't a replica, is it?"
Hey.
Okay.
No!
No, get out of there.
She walks up to Kalashaw and like sensually places her hand on his chest and says, "Not in a million lifetimes."
Constitution
Oh,
save.
thank God she has
I
some
like
sense.
her.
It's a good thing elves live for a very long time.
Yes, and it's a good thing humans don't.
Want some ice for that burn?
I'm gonna throw Whisper and teleport back out of the cage.
Yes, still not impressed.
Scorpion woman.
So you have to let us borrow your bow because you don't have any bargaining chips because you're kind of in a cage.
I'm madam, sorry. We're trying to save the world here.
Yeah.
Your mother allowed us. Whisper, we're here for the bow. We would love to save you too, but we really need that bow.
Well, color me intrigued. And what is this world-ending?
Oh,
Really,
we're trying to stop another sundering. There's a
Essentially.
chaos dragon.
She sucks.
really, really mean.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big clusterfuck out there. I don't know if you've noticed, but yeah, we really need
She's
that.
been stuck here. I don't think she's really noticed.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Mitz holds
So-
up some crayons out of his backpack and goes, I don't have intrigued.
I'll tell you what. I will lend you my bow, but I want in.
That sounds good to me.
We would.
What do you mean by in? This is not a for-profit operation.
You're telling me
Initiation.
you
Really
don't
dumb.
profit off saving the world. You're telling me that nobody
No, we're actually
sings
pretty
songs.
broke right now.
Yeah, sometimes we.
We have no capital.
Have you saved the world yet?
No.
No.
And
We've saved some people.
I get what you're saying.
And some you didn't.
I mean, we're like. I mean,
Know what
sometimes.
they say about omelets and saving the world.
You want to help
Gotta
us
break
save
a
the
few
world.
eggs.
Yes, I want to help you save the world. I'm not
Was
going
the
to
girl's
lie.
name
Not-
Egg?
It's a sense of adventure and doing what's right or whatever.
I gotta warn you, initiation is crazy.
Okay.
There's no initiation.
There very much is.
If you're ready
No.
to help, then we're ready to accept it.
Then I can tell you where the bow is.
Where's
Excellent.
the bow?
Well,
In the web.
that's the bad news, yes. It is in the web. But I'm assuming you probably don't know much about what's in the web.
No,
I assume lots of traps.
really don't want to know, but I guess we
We
need
were
to
hoping
know.
it was gonna be like a trampoline.
Lots of
I wasn't hoping that, but now I am.
Spider, perhaps.
Lots of spiders, yes. Many
Hmm.
spiders. But aside
Oh.
from that, they say that the living embodiment of the Spider Queen resides there, and while I haven't seen her, I do know she wields Fenthras now.
Oh, fuck.
Ew. I'm gonna scrummage through my bag real quick. Raina, can you let her out?
I
Oh yeah,
managed.
give her the stuff.
By the way, just so you know, I did manage to trap Fenthras a bit. Fenthras was awakened, past its dormant state, past its even awakened state. I managed to seal its powers best I could, so it's not as effective, but we will have to unseal it once we get it back, and I don't know how long that will take, and I don't know what it will need to do that, because my mother did it before me, and I just kind of inherited it.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
What does any of that mean?
It means that it's not going to kill us as hard as it would if it was fully awakened.
Right.
Okay, what does that mean?
Oh god.
it gains power. I don't know exactly how it works, but as you bond with the weapon, it becomes more and more devastating against its foes. The only one that I know that was supposed to have never been resealed was Whisper.
No.
But that was because my mother couldn't bear to do it again. She wanted it awakened and at its full potential at all times for gods know what reason.
Garin.
Huh.
Garin.
Yeah.
Give her the drow stuff, so she's not wearing a potato sack into battle.
Wait, I still have smoldering leather armor,
Right.
I still have my old armor,
and I don't use daggers,
which
so she can have both of my daggers.
is someone
I mean,
carrying
all of these
Alexia's
drow-
old leather armor.
All of these drow have.
I think we gave Alexia's old leather armor to Othello.
No, I was
Othello
definitely
died
buried in
first.
my armor.
Yeah, no,
No, we
yeah,
took
Alexia
all
was...
of-
Oh no.
Alexia's
Okay,
stuff.
what am I thinking? I don't know.
Because Alexia had +1 armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone had +1 armor.
What happened to mine?
You put the robe on and it got rid of it.
Yeah,
I have an extra set of studded leather.
As
maybe
do
give
I.
it to Couch? I don't know.
I mean,
she kind of sniffs it. Oh god, it smells like cheese.
It's not cheese. All right.
Musk. It's the
That would
scent
be
of
the
desire, milady.
Uh, I don't know.
It's a dried mustard, actually.
do you think we have time to take a short rest here or no?
I take my bag down and I start rummaging through mine, and I take my old leather armor out and I throw it at the bars, and then I start working at the lock.
Thank you. Go ahead and
I'm gonna
roll
check for
lockpicking.
traps first, because I don't trust shit.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
All of this drow gear is really good.
I'll give her a scimitar.
26.
26. No, they are not trapped. Go ahead and roll lockpicking.
Yeah, I guess I'll
26.
All right.
search the
Yeah, it swings
gas
open, no
drow.
problem. Okay, what are you searching for, Siegfried?
I'm searching the drow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation on the drow.
22.
22. With the 22, as you're rummaging around, you manage to find a key. The key itself is brass, but except that the sigil at the head of it seems to be made of pure gold, and it is of an upside down spider.
I try to use it on one of the cells.
Doesn't work.
I just motioned to Abigail. I'm like, get dressed.
Thank you. Do you all mind turning around a little bit modesty?
Yes, of
No.
course. Of course, madam.
I'm gonna take my blanket and put it over
Siegfried's
Kalisha.
kind of preoccupied with trying to figure out what the fuck this key unlocks, so he's going like cell to cell to cell.
No peeking.
She looks at Reyna and she says, as my mother would say, I like the cut of your jib.
Get dressed. We don't have time.
Yeah. Got you. And yeah, she takes the 10 minutes to get dressed. She kind of tightens the armor around her. It's better. Picks up the scimitar from the ground. Little unwieldy, but I think I can make it work.
The drow ones have poison.
Would you like a nice? I mean,
I have a rapier you could borrow.
I have a nice scimitar. I don't use it. I did study magic with the elves. It would be, nice.
A dual scimitar, huh? Yeah, I think I can make that work.
No. It's just a scimitar. Just a scimitar. It's just nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no, you don't understand. I'm holding one in one hand. If I was holding one in the other, I'd be doubly as effective, so
Oh, right. Yes.
I would be
that's,
happy to wield your scimitar.
They also have crossbows.
Hey!
Much more effective in battle.
There it is.
Yes.
Yes, much more effective in battle. By the way, I don't believe I got any of your names before we
I'm
go
Mitz.
die together. Mitz?
I'm Kalisha.
Kalisha, Garen?
Captain. Kalisha.
Captain Kalisha. Yeah, you seem like a captain.
I'm Sylvia.
Ship, it's
Sylvia?
huge.
Still trying to open up a cell. Siegfried. God,
What are you
Damn.
doing?
Siegfried.
I found key on Drow. I don't know what it's for.
Can I look at it, please?
Walk it over and hand it to him.
Sylvia,
Eldritch Sight.
The key is radiating magic.
Ooh, that's
I'd
super
like
magical.
to cast Identify.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Are you taking the 10 minutes to do it, or are you using a spell slot?
No, I'm using a spell slot.
Okay. Yeah. You identify it. It's essentially a key for an arcane lock. Any kind of lock picking or anything like that would not work on an arcane lock, but this particular key has had its basically like magical energy attuned to a particular magical lock.
Okay, so it's for a specific magical lock.
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
No, this is good. This is good.
Can I Eldritch Sight the room and see if there's a chest anywhere that has matching glowing stuff?
Yeah. There is no other magical items in the room.
Okay,
Pretty
there's
sure we
nothing
know
else
what
in this
that
room
key
that key
goes
could
to.
go. The
No, this is
web.
going to be.
Sorry. What was that, Rena?
I just say I'm pretty sure we know what that key goes to.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
The web door.
Oh, well. Okay. Are we taking a short rest? Just curious.
And it doesn't tell me what the lock is.
It doesn't know,
Okay.
but you would be able to match its frequency if you saw it.
Okay. Awesome.
My dear Sylvia, I don't believe we're going to have time with the ruckus that's been made down here. In fact, we probably should get moving.
Okay, you know what? Let's not nitpick who did what when, and then I'm going to start heading back.
That's, yeah.
You know, she's had a very rough day. Let's try not to point fingers directly at her, but maybe, I don't know, somewhere else.
In her general vicinity, I think works.
It seems like she's had a worse day, but, you know, she points to the headless corpse on the floor.
At least it was over quickly for her.
I still have a head.
Yes, you do, Mitz. Yes, you do.
Who is getting headless woman?
Garen is.
Or are we bringing her?
I mean, we can save her, theoretically, right?
That's just dead
I'm
weight.
pretty sure, like, out of game, Rage Dead doesn't refix things like that either. I'm
We
pretty
can
sure.
sew it on, right? And then do it.
We are not.
Wait. Can I cast Mend?
It's a corpse, not an object.
At this point, it's
At
not
this
living,
point,
so it's
it would
an
be
object.
considered an object because it's not healing her life force.
Oh my
It's
God.
just flesh and bone. It's an
No,
object.
no,
There's no
that
soul right now.
no. This is one of the very few times I'm going to be like just flat out no.
Okay, fine. We won't have this philosophical discussion.
No, we won't.
Philosophical.
Lady Abigail,
Yes, darling.
you'll have to learn to embrace the ridiculous with this group.
Please don't tell her that.
Initiation is crazy.
There's
This-
no initiation.
Just
Embrace
wait
the
till
ridiculous.
Yes.
the first company party is going to be pretty awesome.
Oh yeah,
We're going to definitely do a booze
all
cruise.
about it.
I hope you're okay with chaos.
I think I can manage.
Okay. You ready to fight?
It's about bloody time.
Good. Let's do this.
Go fuck some shit up.
Get to the web door. I want to activate my Eldritch Sight on it.
The door, though it seemed unassuming and just like all the other doors,
Mhm.
that one is magical as fuck.
Does it resonate with that key?
If you look at both of them, yes, it does.
You guys, this key goes for this door for sure.
Yep.
Good job.
Very good job, Sylvia.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Will someone else open it?
Can we check it for traps?
It was already checked for traps and it is not trapped.
Yeah, we already checked it for traps.
Can we check it again?
It's just an arcane lock, you guys.
It's an arcane lock.
We have the key.
All right.
Are we ready?
We need to decide who opens the door.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't
I
want to
will.
do
I'll
it.
do it. I like opening doors.
I'll open the door. It's fine. I've got the key.
Okay. Garen, you open the door and it swings
Wait,
open.
wait. Oh.
I'm
Almost.
purposely standing in front of Abigail, by the way.
Okay. It swings open almost completely silently.
I was gonna say let's have Siegfried do it.
Can
And-
we roll stealth?
As dark as it is, this room seems even darker somehow. Even with dark vision, it's hard to make anything out. Even with any of the light from your shields, like, this room seems to suck the light out of the room.
Is the darkness magical?
The darkness is magical.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. Actually, Karen, this darkness is magical.
I have like, you know,
I specifically didn't get dispel because you had it.
I am very low on spell slots. I have one left.
But you have cantrips.
Not
Then use the
dispelling
Wand of
cantrips.
Wonder. Just wing it. Hope for the
Oh
best.
God.
Right. All right, I'll point the wand of wonder.
Oh my god.
I was so.
That's
happy
where
right
we end tonight.
Oh,
Should we find out what it does first?
Yes, let's leave it on that.
Oh my god.
So as Garen points the Wand of Wonder, Garen, write down somewhere in your notes what happened, but don't say it, because that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I was totally joking, but okay, I'll take it.
No, I already, as soon as he was pointing something, actually pretty much as soon as you guys walked into the room, I was going to end it, but
All right,
this is way better than what I was going to do, so we'll find out what happened next week on Tal'Dorei, New Dawn.
Yay!
So how'd you guys feel about this episode? Had some roller coaster to it?
So good.
Dude, it was great.
So good.
Glad I wasted a spell, but
much traps. Oh,
We are
yeah.
in not a great position to fight anything.
No, not at all. But
So you guys come up with a plan, and then the second you walk into a building, you throw the plan out the window.
absolutely.
Yep.
Also, if we had short rested, Garen could have gotten at least one spell back.
I have a 4th level spell slot and 3 ones.
I've got
That's what I got.
I got a first and a third.
I have one packed.
But I have the
36
wand
hit
of wonder,
points.
so we're good.
I'm a rogue. I don't got shit.
Yeah.
Got
And
14 available.
and of course the plan went out the window because we're the essence of chaos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are. Oh,
Just
man.
remember, the right tunnel is not the right way.
So what's totally funny is if you guys would have saved that girl, you probably would have assumed that was her and just
Yep.
left Abigail behind.
Oh yeah.
Because
So
I can't
Sylvia?
imagine any of you guys actually asking her what her name was when you picked her up.
you're running out and getting that girl's head cut off. Saved Abigail,
You still got a girl murdered though, so you got that on your conscience.
but you saved Abigail.
I mean, in a
That
room,
was-
That was my intent.
For now.
No.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes you have to embrace the ridiculous.
Dude, I was like sweating because like I was thinking about doing that for so long and I like could not decide, and then I just got so anxious about thinking about it that I just went
I was trying to figure
I
out
did
how Kalashaw could initiate the same thing, but I couldn't figure out a way to get Abigail, or what I thought was Abigail, out of harm's way. I could get there, but then it was fucked.
I mean, if you wouldn't have done it, I would have thundershocked somebody's head.
So
Like, it was going down.
full disclosure, I was really giving you guys an option there to negotiate. Like, I'm not always gonna fuck you, but
I actually thought you were like full faith negotiating with us, but
I thought they were
I
lying.
was, and I was trying to really, because I watch a lot of like hostage negotiation in shows, and like essentially nobody's gonna let you get super close to them, and they're going to not let you super close. So like the natural thing was to push you guys out so that they could move around to a way so they could escape, because they're not Drow aren't stupid, they're very smart, you know, and they assume the second they let her go, you guys were just gonna fucking, there's way more of you than them, and you guys were just gonna pile on and kill them. So they were trying to secure an exit route, and then Sylvia just fucking grabs her, which I
Well,
did not
see-
expect.
Drow are also as cunning as they are smart, so they're gonna escape and go tell everybody where we are in this catacomb with the girl
Yeah,
that is
I think
Abby.
it's really funny that the drow was like, "You have no honor." Excuse me, I read the Tales of Drizzt. Don't you be freaking talking to us about honor.
You clearly did not internalize any of the messages of that book.
I didn't.
Not a single fucking one.
No, the culture.
Oh,
not
the drow
Drizzt.
culture? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's fair. You
I'm
are
not-
super
no,
drow.
I'm not talking about the main.
Totally.
No, what
Totally
the
fair.
hell?
Yeah.
No,
You're
like
super
the first
drow.
like fucking thing is all about them backstabbing each other, and it's like a freaking Inception conspiracy Inception
On steroids.
on steroids.
Oh, you guys, I never know what you're gonna do, and it's amazing.
Oops.
The
We
one,
never know what we're gonna do.
the one thing I can always count it is one of you is gonna fuck the pooch.
That is a phrase.
I meant screw the pooch, but you know.
Oh,
I mean,
Brian,
it's fair.
how tired are you, Brian?
I am
Jeez.
so tired. I've been really, really stressed all day. So,
Oh man.
oh god. All right. With that, because I can barely focus, we're gonna do our outros. We'll do another Q&A next week, but this week we're gonna do our outros. So, let's go, Dana. See, fuck me.
So
This music's
I'm
perfect.
Dana. I'm very surprised that Raina's still alive. I didn't think she'd make it this far, but it's fine. You can find me mostly on Twitter at Dana Lee B. I just started a new blog. It's very, very, very tiny, very baby right now. So if you want to, you can go check it out. And then I'm here on Wednesdays. That's what I'm doing right now.
Right on. Let's go, Maddie.
Hey everyone, I'm Maddie, aka So Maddie Games. I'm here Wednesdays and Fridays playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I have my show on my channel, So Maddie Games, called So Chatty with Maddie. This week, I've got it's a Soul Bear party. I've got NPC Bree and Dire Foxcorn along with the good old Sai here. And next week, I've got the cast from Beholder's Eye podcast.
Nice.
And I'm hoping I have a big get for the 2nd of February. So I'll find out Friday. Should be pretty dope. And check out sonarware.com because, it's what the nerds wear.
Is that a new slogan? Because I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear. That's it's the new thing on the updated website.
That is catchy.
nice.
Dope.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. With that, let's go, Robert.
Yo, what up? I'm Robert. You can find me on the internet at DSC_Smurf on all social medias. I'm around. You can follow me and see what I'm up to. I also play D&D on Monday and Tuesday nights with Dumpstack Charisma, and Friday nights with Welcome to the Party RPG.
All right. And let's go, Riley.
Hi, you can follow me on Twitter at Riley Avery, and I am here every Wednesday.
All right. Derek.
Hey, I'm Derek. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch at Delta J Ford. I'm here every Wednesday, and most other days of the week I'm streaming.
All right. And Simony.
Hello, I'm Sam Money. I'm here every Wednesday, and this Saturday I will be on So Chatty, so be sure to tune in for that. Pretty much if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's down there. I
It is.
post a lot of stuff about foods.
He does.
Great.
All right. And with that, I've been your Dungeon Master, Brian Penaloza. You can find me on Twitter at Captain Sugar Bear. That's at CPT Sugar Bear. You can also find me being one of the hosts of the Nerdy Point of View podcast, Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Not this Friday, though, because some stuff came up and we weren't able to get anything recorded. But next week, for sure, we'll figure something out. What else am I doing? Comedy Estrade next Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you think this shit's ridiculous, that shit takes the absurdity to the fucking next level somehow. I don't know how. I haven't figured it out, but they do.
But it's supposed to be ridiculous. Like
It is. It
We're
is.
supposed to be serious, and we're
it's
not.
supposed to be a little bit serious.
And then aside from that, I'm trying to figure out how to do Gallivant karaoke on Twitch. So look out for that at some point one day. So, fuck me because I can't stop doing things, even though I should. With that, have a great night. Love you. See you on Wednesday for Tal'Dorei, A New Dawn.